Today we will have a most serious and in-depth session. Deal with various issues, problems, advance the plot in ways unforeseen.
Hey, we have to build that fucking altar.
I am your host, the Vault Keeper, and I will be making a nice cup of chicken noodle soup. You begin at the waltzing wire. After solving the issues, those preparing to deal with other waltzing wire is a bustling tale filled with people's such.
It's a dark and windy night, apparently.
It is a dark and stormy night, and soon we will all be dead. So, what do you do, brave adventurers?
Ted, we have to build that fucking altar.
Ah, yes, the altar of Velma Dinkley. Ongoing subplot of this story.
Tig,
What?
we have to build that bloody thing.
I know.
Well, let's get on it since we now have the funds to do it. I know.
Question, did we ever figure out which god put this task on us? Or divine being or other thing?
If it was Aaron, he would have took credit for it, so I doubt that it was him.
No, he wouldn't.
It'd be funny if he did.
I'm pretty sure he's done several things he hasn't taken credit for, and is silently laughing behind his back at us. Ducks.
No god that will admit it, so... Cowards.
I know.
So, let's get this over with.
Alright. Alright, I should have most of the tools in my laboratory, or repurposed room, so we can work there.
So, the attic or basement?
The attic.
The attic.
Attic.
took the
right,
attic.
Right.
Remember, he wanted someplace aerial so Meg can feel at home and launch.
Ah. Alright. Let's get this over with.
Yep.
Soon they built a statue of gold, unlike any ever seen, and unrivaled in its beauty and finesse. Truly work that would outlast them, a legacy that they could build for generations. Surely this was the peak of their lives, the one moment they would fondly remember as when they finally became the people they had been meant to be.
Anybody else hearing this?
No, you're not. I'm the narrator, who has been here since the first session. You remember me, every session. The narrator. Yes.
Did we just shut him in the closet until now?
Alright, so, Tig, I think this might be a Shiderson situation.
Build the fucking altar.
Oh. What do you want us to roll or aim for?
I don't know. You guys are the ones who are crafting shit all the time.
Where are you building this thing? How big is it?
I mean, it's
Is it
life size.
Golem?
It's the size of Velma.
So
On an altar.
Yeah, made out of adamantine. Okay, so fuck. I don't think we ever calculated the cost for this stupid thing because it's literally astronomical.
I'm pretty sure I gave you guys a price.
Yeah. I think it was like...
And the reason you're building the altar is because you finally have the sums.
Yeah, that's right. Got the sums. We buy the stuff. Oh god. Okay.
Yeah, and I don't think this is actually gonna take the weeks it usually takes us, since this is a story thing.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember how fucking crafting rules work now because it's been too long.
Shit.
Alright, so the gold dust, the adamantine, all the magical components. My session was a month ago, damn. Yeah, it was 148,000 overall. That was the cost
Right.
of the Ultra Obama.
It is quite a substantial amount to pay for an image of pure radiance. The Apatosaurus in the background agrees with me.
What the hell is that?
That would be my mom.
Weed eating.
Ah. Oh, I didn't hear the weed eating, so I just heard that was my mom.
I know.
I heard
that's,
that was my mom weeping, and I was like, oh.
Oh.
I know. That's why I figured I should clarify.
So, have you figured out how to make this thing happen yet, or?
No, I'm doing like 3 different things at the moment.
Well, that's fine.
5 or 6 counting this nonsense, but yeah.
Well, it's quite busy business, but-
We gotta find the complete cost. If I remember how crafting works.
Yes, you must find this cost. Who can put in the price?
Okay,
Such
Captain.
magnificence.
Okay. Pretty sure we literally can't. We may not even be able to hit the DC for this thing.
That's okay, it's a story thing, so.
That would be sad.
Whoa, this is not a adamantine golem. This is like level. This is beyond level 20 shit.
Well, you could make it out of other things, I'm sure.
You demanded adamantine.
No, you suggested adamantine, and I was like, yeah, make that harder for yourself. I'm all up for it.
Fucker.
No, I think it wasn't adamantine. I think it was more. I think it was gold. I think one of the cheaper ones.
It wasn't adamantine. It was.
It was Velmamantine.
This now. Okay, 1 GP equals 10 SP. So how much was it all? Like 50,000 GP?
Yeah, 100,000. And also, we've had a few weeks, so
100,000 times 10 for the grand total of Jesus Christ.
You rang? No, I kid.
Basically, we need to hit 10 million SP is the total.
I only rolled a 36, so
We gotta find the DC for this fucking thing now. So
craft
okay.
armor DC 25, so it's a DC 25 to do.
It's not under armor, but under golem.
Yeah.
As a note for our viewers, this is why we let them craft out of session.
But TT insisted we do this in session.
No, I didn't. You guys just, well, I didn't want to see it, the creation in session.
Okay, this is why we don't do this in session, because crafting is really boring and hard to figure out. Okay, adamantine golem. I'm just gonna go with the basics because we're not doing any weird shit like putting crossbows on arms or anything.
Yes.
We'll make her smart enough that she can upgrade herself if she wants to. Okay, I'm going with the flat DC of 35. I can actually-
I'm just gonna preemptively do my 10 roll.
Yeah, do that while we figure this out.
That's
Quietly.
probably pretty smart.
So DC's 35. You broke it. So you need to do 36 times 35.
Woo!
Yeah, it's quite a bit. Oh yeah, you have a plus 10 on that with all my tools and potions and
Oh
bullshit.
yeah! Oh yeah, so that's a 46.
So okay, I forgot how bullshit we are sometimes. It's been a while. Sorry.
So 46 times 35
Times 35. Then you
46.
deduct it. We deduct that from our overall 10 million.
So 46 times 35 and what else?
That's it. 46 times 35.
So I got 1610.
Uh, 1610.
Yeah.
So just 1610. So 1,600.
In 10, yeah.
Yeah, it'll be a while. Any stories and say we can just do it like 5 rolls or something, T2?
Hell yeah!
Okay, so let's just do 5 successful rolls of over 35. Okay,
Alrighty.
each.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll. Ooh, that's a nat 20.
Fuck it.
Excellent. You've captured the face perfectly.
Of course. Okay. Alchemy is 30.
Okay, I'm just gonna dump these numbers on you, so
Hi!
So, not 29. There we go.
I am sorry to our viewers.
I'm
Okay.
not.
God damn. Of course there's a nat 1 in there.
Suffer, bitches. You made it this
If
far.
they
in
wanted
this-
to be entertained,
Okay, everything passed except for the nat 1. So I got 4 successes and 1 natural 1.
I gotta get Pal 10 out. Decided when a guy was eaten by a giant squid. And now he's lost all of his lips and also both his lids.
Yeah, that's a full 4 successes for me.
2.
Good, good. My operation. I'm quite complete. He's got superpowers and his legs are falling off. It's Ben 10. Bleeding all over the fucking place. Praying to God to end his face. He's a fucking blight upon the human race. He's Ben 10.
I love your improvised Ben 10 theme songs.
Thank you.
Almost all those
smelling of sausage in outer space, eating a baby with his face.
That's what he would do. I'm Ben 10 and I don't know the value of people.
So Talia's gonna do her transformations then.
That seems about right.
In a moment,
Talia.
I'm going run to the bathroom real quick.
Run.
Okay, after a long and arduous time in the attic, it is finally done.
Okay. So, based on the beautiful portrait which you found in Wild, you have sculpted the likeness of a beautiful woman in an orange turtleneck sweater and a pleated skirt and long socks, and with a short bob cut out of gold or whatever the fuck, sitting upon on a throne, and then using the most holy of magics that you can devise, you bring her to life. And the golem rises from its chair, raises up its arms to the sky, and says, "Jinkies!" And then the jetpack in her back emerges. She turns her hands into fists, looks up to the ceiling, and with a roar of her rockets bursts through the ceiling of the waltzing wyvern, leaving a hole, and flies off into the heavens. Parts unknown.
I don't remember building that. Do you?
No. I'm surprised she's ungrateful bitch, though. That's my fucking ceiling.
Ari chooses this moment to peek into the attic door and say, "You're fixing that, by the way," and then she leaves.
Yeah, I know.
And, yeah, you guys can craft again.
Meanwhile, Talia's out in the courtyard practicing her transforming.
Chef. Alright, Talia. Let's give it a go.
55.
55.
I'm,
My.
I'm watching her do this from a safe distance in the window.
Hopefully this will lead to where it's supposed to go.
Nice.
Giant mantis. Nice.
Frankly, it was a long time coming.
You had to hit the right number.
97.
97. Well, my stars got it. Let's look at what 97 is. Oh, shit. That didn't work as I had intended. Oh, here we are. I certainly did some things that weren't necessary. There you go.
Ooh.
You're a fucking unicorn.
I'm still giving it the maximal cutie mark.
Yes, I would be disappointed if you did that.
72.
Let's check what good old 72 has in store for us. I hope it's candy. I am hungry for some sugar. Ooh, I think we'll like this one. Let's give it a go.
Ha!
Yuck!
Yay!
Yay!
It's TT's favorite monster, the Odeon.
56.
56? Oh, shit. What could that be? God damn it, I gotta stop doing that. That's not how you copy and paste a thing. Curse my crippled hand.
Ooh.
Thylacine. Interesting.
That's my favorite marsupial.
Ooh, same.
57.
57.
A lot of 50s.
Well, it's time to get jiggy with it. And by get jiggy with it, I mean you're a Medusa.
I knew one was in there. I just have been waiting for it.
Unleash the true Talia.
You were inspired
Okay,
by
that's
last
halfway
session.
through. 91.
91. Well. So close to a 10, and yet so far.
There is 1 10 in here.
Ooh. Saving it for last.
Appropriate. Ooh. $38.
38. This one is accompanied with a meme.
I don't see it.
Juggernaut.
There's a meme like
I'm
10
a
years
juggernaut
ago.
bitch.
10 years ago, man.
I know. I was being coy with people. I didn't want to give it. I didn't want to pay it any mind.
Turns out Sir K doesn't know me.
83.
Oh.
Cut K,
Basic
he would bleed.
memeology.
If you cut K, he would bleed memes all over the place.
If you cut me, do I not meme?
That is perfect.
Ooh.
Oh, Rust Monster. That's my favorite.
Now all I need is a cube, and I'll have the complete Rusty and Co.
Yee. Wait, we have a minute?
I can't believe you don't have a gelatinous cube yet.
Yeah.
There's a mimic that we convinced to stay with the Grinch, but I don't think we know any other mimics.
18.
18. That's the legal age for eating a taco.
Ooh. Now I can bypass plots.
You're the
More so than usual.
You can be a Deus Ex.
Okay.
Deus
Last one.
Damn it, I can't say that.
Last one. 100.
Oh,
Shit.
Jesus.
Let me, I've got to prepare something special for this. Well, first I gotta, oh man, it's not prepared to. Not for that. Crazy. Oh, jeez. So that's where it is, alright. And then this is your last one, right?
Yeah. I mean, the last one of the 10 today. There's like 15 still unlocked.
Most of them 10s.
Yeah.
Most of them 10s.
Where did I put it? Sorry, there's a couple of things I have to do for this one. There
It would be the fluff session.
No, we could always say it didn't work for some reason, and then it activates at a significant moment.
You wouldn't have the quest if it wasn't there. God damn it.
Oh, hell.
Called it! No, wait.
Which one of us called that? I owe you art.
Go, Jurassic Lizard Superstar Hero, go Tyrantus, go!
I think I did.
Lizards for the planet!
Called it!
Oh my god, I'm my own grand.
Family resemblance is true. I mean, technically,
Grandma, but yeah.
Talia identifies as female, so technically she would be a Tyranta, but same stats.
Yeah. Oh, slightly bigger and slightly meaner, but you know, same thought.
Timing of that joke though was pretty fucking good.
I love how touch AC is just the same as his AC.
Yep, it was specifically designed to fuck over a gunslinger.
Wow.
Well, there we are. That's number 100. You get to be my PC killing abomination. TT's no stick.
I mean, it's not as though it wasn't foreshadowed. And after that transformation, a bit woozy.
You did this right in the middle of Walpole.
They're used to it by this point.
I think, yeah, I think they've seen it. I think they just
by this
figure-
point, everyone's kind of aware of what the bartender / new manager of the Waltzing Wyvern is, and how there's lizard folk there all the time.
I just think that they see us coming in town and go, okay, what's going to happen today?
I mean, they've
Yeah,
seen me
there's-
practice before.
Yeah, there's a bunch of fishmen just sitting outside, perpetually eating popcorn every time we get back in town.
They're out there taking bets about what's going to happen.
Oh my god, the fishmen were the ones betting on Talia's new form.
Oh, he drinks me that every day. Yeah, we got rid of that petulant mayor. Petrol new. I know, I just really hate petulant.
So that was eventful. So
Okay, that you were the one who bet at Tyrannopyrodon.
yay!
I owe you an art now.
Woo!
Curiosity, did you bet anything or?
Basically the whole pool was we all try to guess who was 100. Whoever gets it right, everybody owes them art.
Now, whoever volunteered when we made the bet
Yeah.
to provide art gets to provide them art.
It's the first time I'm hearing of this.
It was like months ago.
It was a long time ago.
And there
so
we be.
that stuff done.
So at the very least, should we at least try to do like a staff meeting to inform Umlaut of the new manager at least?
Yes.
Also, should we include him in the loop of what's been going on so far? With the flums and the conquering worms shenaniganry?
I mean, probably.
They knew in their hearts that that would be for the best.
Not it.
Righto. Damn it.
I'm not doing it.
Oh, you want me to do it? I don't care.
Anyway, we have to do the quarterly staff meeting eventually, so you're the manager. Well, owner.
Are you talking to a character or to each other?
To me.
Talking to Ari.
There's not much I can do except say, yeah, I call a staff meeting and then wait for everybody to get there.
Yep. Alright, I'll send out the letters then.
Ari raises her sword and says, "Staff meeting!"
Okay, I'll go along with that one.
She did it to impress Buddy.
And and everyone meets in the staff meeting hall, where they were called by the Sword of Grayskull.
I bring a large stack of burgers.
Percy is what we ended up naming our Xenomorph.
Yes.
Yes. Percy is
After
there.
15 others, Percy's what we settled with.
She struggled to fit in, but she managed. You paged Umlaut. And in a puff of smoke, Umlaut appears. Well, it has been quite a while since we last talked in person.
It has.
He notices Percy. You've grown.
Yeah, we're going to make her the new managers to take some of that stress off of your shoulders.
I promise, Mr. Umlaut, sir, I'll do a good job. Okay. That seems like a sound decision.
Likewise, we solved the situation with Piaget, Wild, and Wells.
Good, good. What's been going on with those three?
Apparently, apparently, there was an old nobleman who was so obsessed with beauty, he decided to freeze the entire town in stone using a ritual involving a bunch of chained up Medusas and a demon.
So kinky nobleman shit. Got it.
Yes, and I don't even know where to begin with Wells.
Well,
something apparently involving other planets, and
what's a planet? You mean like planes?
Sure, let's go with that.
You know, islands in the sky.
So floating islands?
Okay,
Yeah.
Planets are like planes, except for there's no stepping through dimensions. It's basically a space that exists in another space that is not this one, but is still on the same plane of existence.
and apparently you can go up and you can fly to one if you go really, really. I'm not really sold on specifics. It's all very confusing.
Meanwhile, in Wells, Naria felt an instinctual urge to pull out her hair out of frustration with people not explaining things to her satisfaction.
All I know is, after this whole thing with the worm is dealt with, I'm gonna fly to Ridley.
Why?
I want to see Ridley.
Ridley is where she is from. Lily points to Percy.
Percy waves.
Well, technically she was born here. Yeah, the people come from Ridley.
Okay, so there's other planets, and whatever a planet is, she came from one. And it just has to do with Wells how?
Well, the entire population of Wells is dead when we arrive.
Their species propagates through a type of parasitism.
Umlaut takes out a notebook and makes another tally mark in the dead on arrival column for the town.
We had nothing to do with this one. We actually managed to talk to you.
I am marking exactly that this one was not your fault.
Exactly, this one.
And Piaget apparently is the only living residents are the Paladin group, the Red Talon. Because apparently when they arrived, the town was also gone.
So we've kind of brokered an understanding with them.
So yeah, we're gonna swing by there later to go visit the other towns. We've got in contact with their leader, a man named Clock, was it?
Yeah. Yes, it was Clark, the name of the Red Talon leader. Umlaut never met the man, and thus would not know this.
Right. Anyways, there's also other things happening at Castle Radcliffe.
I would assume so, yes.
Something involving a conquering worm, a world-ending prophecy, a hellstar, stars going out. It's all very... Also, flumps apparently exist.
It feels like you're sort of brushing over something very important.
Basically, if we don't do things correctly, the entire plane of existence does not exist anymore. Congratulations, you found heroes of legend. Aren't you proud of yourself?
No, we're idiots of legend, or more closely to be janitors of legend.
Assholes.
No, if I didn't know you better, I would assume this is a joke, given the brusque way you're describing it to me, but
Oh, it's a joke!
experience has taught me that you are being serious in saying that there is an end-of-the-world scenario.
Okay.
Happening.
The gods screwed up. They did something really stupid, and now we have to fix it.
And apparently it's been fixed over and over again. Like somebody putting more band-aids over other older band-aids. So now it keeps happening faster and faster.
That's close, I guess.
Good to know.
Howard could explain it a bit better, but he's a bit under the weather right now.
Yes, I noticed his room door was closed. Thank you for giving us a reason why Howard's not here, because I forgot.
We need to make sure that there's no assassins in his room. They've been getting him more and more problematic to clean out lately.
Yeah, I do remember the last few being very clingy.
There's still some letters, by the way.
So,
Some of them send flowers.
okay, so this end-of-the-world situation... Can you tell me what you need for that, so we can all not die?
Oh,
Well, we need to be able to defeat a giant monster that is sleeping under the island.
And we need something from Ambrosia and something from Remina.
Well, I mean, I still want you to figure out what's going on at those two towns, as well as Austin, so that's good to know. That they're going to help, that there's going to be some synergy with accomplishing those tasks, as well as saving existence.
we have spoken to one or two gods, and they've given us a couple hints as to what's going, as how we can mend this thing, but
They can't give us too much.
Also, apparently there are pit fiends all around Castle Radcliffe.
Also, I don't know if you've noticed, but, hey buddy, come here.
Oh, you got him new clothes.
He's a paladin of the undead goddess.
Umlaut stares blankly at you.
Paradigm shift.
So,
You smite evil the other day, and you should have seen the looks on the guys' faces. It was fucking hilarious.
I imagine. Well,
Also, don't use that word, buddy. That was a bad word. I'm sorry for using it.
Buddy nods. Well, you know, my grandfather was an adventurer, and it seems like you're doing what normally happens when you're on an accidental big picture mission sort of thing, so...
Oh, can you save the world too?
He saved a good chunk of a country and also made one. It seems like things are just going pretty well. You know, I'm your liaison, and I'm here to help take things for you. Gotten sort of busy with the whole secret facility up north. It's going very well, yes.
Also, did you get any notes from Wells about cows and people wearing the color blue?
I haven't, no, but I was recently called here for a staff meeting, so...
Okay, 'cause you might get one of those soon.
Okay.
Maybe we'll tell him since he's right here.
Oh.
You know, my job is to help you get your jobs done. We're gonna just include this whole saving the world thing as part of your job now, seeing as you seem to have taken it on, and I think it's in everyone's best interests.
We don't have terrible options.
Help me, you know, just give me a call when you need me to help with facilitating things, and don't feel like you have to inform me of all the details, because it seems like it's getting very hard to explain to an outsider what exactly is happening with all of this.
Yeah, a lot of it we don't really fully understand either.
I noticed you're down a member, other than Howard. Just gonna assume some things happened. So,
You're correct.
What happened to Sasha anyways?
Sorry, down 2 members.
She's off on vacation. Needs to clear her head.
I got a note about how she's dealing with some family business. Or in GAC. So, listen, if this is all I need to know, and you don't need anything from me at the moment, I'll just pop back off to the Dragon Colony. But I've got to say, sounds like good work.
How's the Dragon Colony faring, by the way? Any problems there?
Nope, doing very well. Very isolated. Everything's going pretty great.
Try not to burn down the world during the revolution. I'm serious.
I know.
I really don't want to think again.
Hey, you just save the world, then we'll figure out who gets to burn it. Alright, well, if that's all for me, ta-ta, just gotta say, sounds like you're all doing a crack-a-jack job.
Alright.
And off he pops.
Pig sighs and goes, fuck, we're gonna have to kill all the dragons again.
No.
Right, if he starts a revolution and burns the world, someone's gonna have to deal with the problem.
Not us.
Yes, us. Because if someone doesn't with some intelligence, it's just going to start off really stupid and everyone's going to die again.
I know.
Kobolds don't exactly have the best judgment.
Percy's sitting there like, so, is this still going?
Oh,
I
no,
think staff meeting's now over.
yep.
Unless you have any concerns to bring up, yes, it's over. Thank you for coming.
Alright,
Or any suggestions you have as the manager that could help improve things around here. Like any renovations or the like that could.
I think we could use like a daycare. For the staff.
Okay.
Just an idea. I'll be in the basement.
It's going to be nothing but just facehuggers plastered on the wall. This is our daycare. Try not to poke the precious darlings. They're clingy.
I mean, I'd say they're huggy, but that works too.
No. They're clingy. There's a difference between a hug and a cling, and that's cling.
Also, they're clingy is what they often say about working in elementary schools. So it has a nice funniness.
Alright. That's 2 things off our fucking list.
Yeah, let me look at my list for you guys. You built a statue, you took care of some molting wyvern business. There's one more thing that you guys said you wanted to do before we get to my thing.
That would be making other crafting stuff.
Don't you want to give Mayshader arms?
Yes, Tig.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're made. They just need to give them to her.
Speaking of crafting, Tig, now
What?
that that's done, let's do what we want to do. Didn't you have something you wanted to do for?
Oh fuck yes! Oh, Golem distracted me. Anyone want to come with?
Sure.
Sure.
All right.
Okay.
To fuck. What's that town called again?
Stoker.
Stoker.
Okay. Right. Poof.
All right. You arrive in Stoker, outside Tad Cooper's holding pen. Tad Cooper's looking a lot better now. Some new dorsal plate armor has grown on his scarred back, and his quills are beginning to come in. He looks a lot more well-fed, and he's got less areas where his scales have clearly been, scratched off. It's just, altogether, he looks a lot healthier.
Can I go pet him?
Yes, you can.
Is Tad Cooper like a Stoker tourist attraction now?
Yeah, he's sort of the town mascot.
Hey, Tad, looking good.
If they ever get to the point where they have a high school, they're gonna be the Stoker Paludas.
Yeah.
One imagines that centuries from now, when Tad Cooper finally passes, there will be a Tad Cooper statue.
Yeah.
And maybe if Umlaut does his job, they may make little baby Paludas that populate the town.
Aw.
Baby Cole. Oof. What kind of job is he doing?
There could be some little baby kobolds if Umlaut does his other job well, too. I have talked about my desire to someday play Umlaut Schwal IV.
Oh.
All right. Do you guys just head to the manager's office? Or the mayor's
yeah.
office?
After we pet Tad Cooper.
Oh yeah, everyone pets Tad Cooper. It's wonderful. It's like petting a bearded dragon, but the bearded dragon is the size of an elephant.
Also, is there like a petting zoo where you can buy feed for him and everything?
Oh yeah, there's totally there's like some like a meat dispensary provided by the meat market, the bowl of meat. I mean,
Yeah.
Imagine like a koi fish, like put in a quarter, get like some feed, but it's just a leg of lamb.
yeah, it's just like a gob of meat.
This is some really interesting magic. Such a neat mechanical contraption. Looks like they've been trading with Shelley.
Nope,
Or the
bowl
door-
of meat's just that innovative when it comes to giving people delicious meat products.
If there's a way to give people meat, they'll find it.
It's very specialized, but very, very well constructed magic.
Yeah, alright, we should ask the Bowl of Meat if they want to expand out and franchise out into our hotel. Get a restaurant going in there. Anyways,
Heading to Mayshade's office. Gotta knock on the door first, just in case they're busy or something.
You enter the office. Sharon is working reception once more.
Oh, hey, how you
Hey
feeling?
guys!
How you feeling after last time?
Oh man, let me tell you, that drink you made knocked me out just like immediately. Gotta say, it's strong stuff, but it didn't really give the greatest buzz. Just sort of felt normal when I came to, On the plus side, no hangover, but oh no, this doesn't feel like the greatest recreational drink.
Lelia's gonna task Detect Alignment.
Sharon is now chaotic neutral.
That makes
Sure.
way too much sense. Of course, the Valley Good will be chaotic neutral.
Tig's mostly just trying to see how she's feeling after, possibly having her soul realigned. That's good. Hey, is Mayshade in?
Oh yeah, it's a work day, so yeah, she's just right in the office. I can buzz you in if you'd like.
Yeah, sure.
Hey May! What? Visitors! We'll send them in. Oh, jeez.
Tig is gonna rub one of his ears. Jesus Christ. Or D&D Jesus Christ. Excuse me.
All right.
I thought it was Orange Jesus.
Whatever.
Look, D&D Jesus Christ is canonical. The people in the world of Authoriel curse by the name of some important figure known as D&D Jesus or D&D Jesus Christ.
Ethereal?
Authoriel.
Okay.
Ah, so this is what the world is called.
Yeah, I had to make up a name.
Authoriel, you motherfucker.
I had to make up a name when I decided to make Authoriel Tyrantus. So there we are.
Mm-hmm.
I've always been wondering what this world was called, this plane. Now I know.
It has been given a name after
Anyways.
several years of this being my loosely canonical D&D setting.
Happy Authorial Day, everyone.
I finally named the world.
June 15th, 2018.
Woo.
You know, it's better than what Dragon Age settled with, where for the longest time they just called the setting of Dragon Age the Dragon Age setting, and eventually they decided the name of it was Thedas, Thedas, or the Dragon Age setting.
Smooth.
You wouldn't know if you didn't look it up, but then you're like, oh, you lazy fucks. So yeah, you enter May Shade's office, and she's like, oh, it's nice to see you all again.
Hello.
Hey. And then she looks at Talia, and she's trying to remember Talia's name, because she never actually met Talia.
She's one of the people who joined up after Stoker.
Huh.
And this is Virka.
Oh! Well, it
Anyways,
seems like you guys have had a whole bunch of adventures.
We
anyways, kind
also
of-
we gained someone, we lost someone, and we lost another person. But Howard is
They're-
currently sick at home, so he's fine.
They're all fine, though.
Good.
So,
So-
how are you feeling?
Better. Haven't had certain urges. So, yes, I would say it worked.
Good.
Lily has to take alignment.
Well,
Lily's just curious, okay?
Meishe is now lawful good.
No. Yes, it did work.
Tig's gonna hop up on the chair and go, okay, second reason why I was here. He's gonna open up his bag of holding, which is xenomorphed as fuck, I guess. And pull out what look like metallic cobras, but the end and like a ball instead of a tail. He's gonna set them down on the desk, and he's gonna, tap the side of one, and the cobra head expands into a pair of expand into fingers. They look like a fully formed human hand. I had to start with a basic golem construct because I wasn't very knowledgeable at the time, but I believe these should work.
And he's like, interesting, I like that you sort of went with my snake theme. I can't really strap them.
Oh yeah, I know. I was letting you see them first before I just slap something onto your body.
Yeah, let's try them out.
Okay, they should connect to your soul or innate magic or however that nonsense is connected. Don't worry, I actually know how they're built and how they should function with you. I don't know the specific magic terminology. He's gonna carefully push it onto her shoulder and just just will your magic into this, and it should connect to your soul.
And she's like, as soon as you attach them to her shoulder, she starts moving her robo snake arms.
And he's gonna do the same with the other. There, they are soulbound to you. They can actually detach, and you can actually retain control over them. You're just gonna pull up a little list of their various abilities and capabilities and just set it down on the table.
She spends a good like 20 seconds just sort of flexing these things, moving the finger, just to see how it all works. And she just has the biggest grin on her face, which is mildly disconcerting because Mayshade does have very prominent fangs. That's my slip of the tongue.
Mayfang has very prominent shades.
Yeah, she does. Well, she does because she's a vampire. So
Lelia is getting Moondrop arms flashback.
Oh, I did not
And,
make it that far.
in an attempt to keep her composure, she says, "Thank you, Tig." And not much else, because it's very clear that if she did start talking some more, she would start gushing into some emotions that are unbecoming of a mayor.
Well, I believe that is what we set to accomplish. I guess we can leave you to get sorted out. And he will
Yes.
hop off the chair and just scuttle on out.
And as you guys leave, you can look over your shoulder and see May just picking things up and putting them back down and placing them, arranging them. Absolutely giddy.
On their way out, Tig is going to turn to Lily. See, I told you they didn't need a vibrate function. He's going to close the door.
I think
They
Willie
don't
is
need it, but do they have it?
That
Tig,
is something only Mayshade will know.
Ari's going to lean down and whisper in Tig's ear. 5 gold, the first thing she does when she comes out of her office is slap this one in the face.
I'll take that action.
So how are we gonna see how this bet works out?
I don't know if we really meant it. It's a bet.
You wait to try and see this bet turn out, and then you realize that it might take a while for Mayshade to leave her. You get kind of bored, and eventually you just decide to cut off and go back to normal.
The answer is yes. The vibrate function is there.
And just seconds after they left, Mayshade left her office and interacted with Sharon, and we'll never know who won the bet.
Alright.
Now the group's back in Walpole, and as they go back to the Walchin Wyvern, a lizard folk draws their attention at the door. Which one of you is Talia?
Yo.
You have a visitor. We sent her to your quarter.
Oh. Okay.
If it turns out to be an assassin, we will apologize for them.
Oh, no, you're
Leonard's
cool.
gonna ask, is there anybody in Howard's room? Besides Howard.
Yes, there's a... Oh, no. No.
You might want to check for assassins.
I suppose.
It's fine if they're in there, they can't do anything, and then they just get emotionally attached.
Our PO box is full of flowers. We need to get a bigger one.
Beetle.
The
I'm gonna
cook is
rush up
getting
to my-
really pissed off.
I'm gonna head up to my quarters.
Just like the idea that Howard wakes up, he's surrounded by get well soon cards and flowers.
Right. Talia, you head to your room in the hotel. You open the door, and inside, on the bed, and also the floor, is just a huge fucking snake.
Mom! And then Talia rushes up and hugs.
And the snake gives you a hug in response, and considering that this is a constrictor type snake, and as such, it's essentially just a giant hug muscle.
And
Damn
is also
good
the
hug.
size of the snake from Python.
It's a damn good hug.
Everyone! Everyone, come here!
All your friends assemble, I assume.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll come in to look, and also so does one kobold who was in a room on the same floor. He's got on like a weird brightly colored outfit and a hat with like 2 prongs. Hey, what's your fuss about? Oh shit!
Mom.
Snake.
The hell?
Mom, what brings you here?
Hey, it's your mom. It's your
Yeah.
mom, guys. Oh, I don't see the resemblance.
Who the hell
Really?
would-
I have her eyes.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Mom, it's been like months.
My name's Snapweed. What are you guys? Want to go to the pool later? I'll just leave. Okay.
Staring at this woman like, who the hell is that?
I mean, I did say everyone.
He goes back to his room. Is your mom capable of speaking common?
Yeah,
Okay.
and she has Linda Belcher's voice.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck.
Mentally,
I'm pretty sure you gave me that detail, but I'm also pretty sure I'm not going to be able to do this. Oh, Bobby! Okay. Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh, Talia! Heard you were saving the world from your grandpa.
There you go.
Decided to stop in because I could give you a bit of help.
Yeah, the island's gonna come to. Gotta defeat it in a few
Find
weeks.
the scrying pools that you're gonna be fighting in some dreamscapes.
I don't remember that, but that sounds like
Well, that's
something
what a
to do.
scrying pool is for. It's for seeing things that haven't happened yet, you silly.
oh my god.
Yeah, you're gonna be fighting this guy in the dream world, in the astral plane, so I thought I'd give you some help.
Aww,
And then
it's the winter too. You came all this way.
she slinks around and she grabs a baggie from the side of the bed that's not immediately obvious from the doorway. Here's some fruits. They're gonna help you go into this one specific dreamscape of one of the customers here at the hotel.
Aw,
He's got
Thanks.
this recurring nightmare. I figure you could do some practice, maybe help him get rid of the nightmare. Give you some skills with fighting the dreams. Who are all your little friends?
this is Ari, and this is Tig,
Oh,
and this is Buddy, and this is
Oh.
Lelia,
oh
and-
my.
and Howard's in his room. He's not feeling well, but he'll be fine.
Oh, it's such a nice multicultural group.
And this is Verka. I couldn't
Aw.
see her because she's short.
Oh,
Oh, and who's that?
You midget pig!
And who's that with her?
Oh.
Well, I sense 2 presences in that one.
Oh, yeah, that's Boone. He doesn't talk to us much because he's currently merged with her psyche, but he's a good guy.
Oh, that's sweet.
But these are the guys who have been saving my life for the past several months.
Oh, I'm sure you've been helping them out too, though.
No, it's
Has
mutual.
my
yeah.
little Talia has she been helpful?
Laurie.
She's been a big help.
I always raised her to be a nice, sweet person who helps other people in trouble.
In trouble.
You've raised a fine daughter, ma'am.
Oh, I know. I'm just so glad she's making friends, seeing new people in new places. Heard you met Grandpa and that he's woken up. That's nice.
Oh yeah, they even sang a song about it.
Oh, that's so sweet, you know? Been so long since he's been awake. I'm sure he appreciated it.
How come you never told me about him?
Oh, well, there's some things you just gotta find out on your own, sweetie. It'd be pretty hard to say, to explain. It's more of a thing you kind of have to experience.
I get that.
Tell you, a great big lizard monster gave me the ability to see and speak and be affected by certain spiritual ley lines. That's a lot of heady stuff for a teenager.
That's fair. But it's just so great to see you. It's
so great to see you too and all your little friends. I brought snacks, and she brings out another little baggie, and this one is filled with a lot of really high quality gerbils.
I like that she can put stuff in baggies.
And high quality what now?
Gerbils.
Pig's eyes light up. Finally! Yes!
He also takes.
Go on, everybody, indulge yourselves.
Pops it into his mouth and just crunches. Damn good.
Ari also takes a gerbil.
and so does Talia.
You can feel free to keep that. It's a bag of infinite gerbils. Got it from my good friend Ragnarok Slisk.
What?
That's a reference to one of my other D&D characters. Who one of his greatest treasures was the bag of infinite gerbils. Like a bag of holding, or like that bag of tricks that gives you critters, except it's only gerbils, and it's an endless supply of gerbils.
Oh my god. What?
He was a lizard man, so he used it
Lizard
to
man.
eat.
Okay.
Okay.
That
Was
makes
he
sense.
a player character of yours?
He was
or-
a player character.
Oh god.
That sounds fucking amazing.
What mad DM gave you an endless bag of gerbils? That poor bastard.
Okay, I'm gonna pause for a second and give you a great / horrible Ragnarok Slisk story. There was a time when one of the other player characters really wanted a pet, and Ragnarok, who had become, against my will, the heart of the group, decided to go and use his ranger skills to find a suitable pet for her. And instead he found just the mangiest of alley cats. Just this old, surly, hideous cat. And he brings it to her, but by this point, one of the other PCs had gotten her like a perfectly healthy dog. And Ragnar sat there, heartbroken, because he knew he couldn't measure up. And then I said, Ragnar sits there for a moment, sad. He looks at the mangy cat, and he lowers his head and takes a bite.
Oh, Jesus!
And the CM had me roll, and I got a nat 20. So I just ate the cat. And like, I love cats. I have had cats my entire life, but it was Ragnar's character, because like, you know, he was a lizard folk and he had an alternate set of values, and one of them was that, like, you know, eating people is respecting them, because you're keeping, you know, you're making use of them and keeping the food chain alive. He often would tell the other human party members that he would make sure that he would eat their carcass if they ever died on battle. Because in his culture, to leave a carcass to rot is a big insult.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that was sort of a defining moment for Ragnar Slisk.
Opens his mouth and shoves the cat in there.
Just unhinges his jaw and gulps it down.
Slurps at the tail like it's fucking spaghetti.
There was a very racist paladin in the party who kept calling him Filth Mouth because of there were a lot of beliefs that people had about lizard folks that weren't true in the campaign. Like the idea that you could cut off their tails and they'd regrow, which Ragnar was very vocal about not being true because he didn't want to lose his tail. And another was that they ate rotting corpses to increase the amount of bacteria in their mouth to give them deadlier bites. Which Ragnar professed was only true of a couple of tribes. And the other one was that they ate babies, which Ragnar vehemently denied. So they met one tribe of lizard folk who did eat babies. He was pretty pissed. He thought that was playing into stereotypes on their part. Ragnar ended the campaign by saving some baby Naga eggs from the paladin who crushed the nest after he killed the mother Naga. And he raised the 4 baby Nagas in his backpack. And at one point, while the rest of the party was doing something that actually advanced the plot, Ragnar was waiting outside and performed a street show with his 4 Naga babies as backup. Ragnar was pretty fucking great.
Yeah.
I imagine this is a story that Talia's mom is telling all of us.
And that's how Ragnar saved the world from the fight between the Chaos and Law Guardians. There were some other people there too, but they don't matter. Much love to the other people in that campaign. That was it.
Of course the paladin was the racist.
Anyway, I gotta get back to the rest of the family, but it was so nice seeing you, dear.
Yeah, feel free to stop by any time.
Oh, of course, dearie. You get back to saving the world. Remember, when you guys go to sleep, you just eat those fruits, and it'll find the guy's dream, and then you just practice some stuff and, get sort of the hang of fighting in the astral plane.
Don't worry, we will.
All
Lily's
right.
good at teaching you with that sort of...
Love you all bunches.
Love you too.
Okay. The gigantic python slithers out of the hotel.
Liz has her bag of infinite gerbils and has an idea.
Oh,
So she
God.
lets a few out and she looks at Diamond. Hunt.
And goes off to hunt. We'll see the results of that later.
Great.
Fucking Velociraptor stuck in the halls.
I'm glad I'm doing more things with Diamond now.
Tiggy's gonna glance at Talia and go, family, do you have, like, siblings or something?
Oh yeah, I have 70 siblings.
Jesus.
Some of them are old and don't hear from them much anymore, but, that's what happens when your mom is as a Cretaceous period.
Okay.
Cretaceous period. First planet's now this. What is this weird science? I don't understand.
It was the period back before dinosaurs were confined.
And now you're gonna tell me dinosaurs are feathered.
Well, let's not get crazy here.
Not
Okay,
this
good.
Okay, so we're gonna go to bed and try to find this guy.
Unless you have any other business.
Well,
So-
did we have a lot of money we wanted to use for like hotel expansions and shit?
yeah,
do
we
that
can
later.
do that. Yeah.
We should
Also-
probably draft up the plans for that. Also, maybe we should introduce ourselves to the guy before we barge into his dreams.
Yes.
Seems like it would be a real violation of what...
Whoa, you don't want to do that. That's not how you Inception.
Yeah, but we want to be better than Inception, like anything.
I mean, that's a low bar. Oh, just to make it clear to everyone in the audience, Inception fucking sucks!
Yeah.
I mean, it only really succeeded because Leonardo DiCaprio and Hans Zimmer.
And because everyone had a boner for Christopher Nolan after The Dark Knight!
Personally,
Everyone
I
like
think
to
that-
say it was deep, but the story is incredibly simple, and its exploration of how dreams work has no bearing on how dreams actually work. It's bullshit! Yeah!
Personally, I'm more fond of The Dark Knight Rises as his magnum opus.
It did give us the comedy gold that is Tom Hardy's Bane.
You said that in your Lelia voice, so I'm imagining it's in character.
Of course.
God damn it. Let's just go find this nightmare guy.
By the way, Lelia, sometime do you think you could teach me the accent I'm supposed to have? I'm doing terrible with it.
Huh. How do you... Lily has no idea how to explain how to do accents or the like, because this is how she speaks her whole life.
I was born in the dark. And bred for it, like butter, Batman.
So, are
Go
you going
on.
to introduce ourselves to this individual, or...
Do you
Yeah.
even know who he is?
We don't even know who he is.
She did not say before she left.
I hope she told somebody. We can always ask the front desk if they know anybody who's just having a shitty, sleep blackout.
Let's go ask the manager. I think she'll have received a complaint.
Well, as this conversation is going on, I imagine Mom's tail is still slithering down the hallway. I'm gonna peek out the window. Hey, Mom, you didn't tell us who it was.
Oh yeah, it's one of the people visiting the hotel.
What's his name?
Oh, I don't know. I could just sense he had bad dreams.
Well, do you know what he looks like?
Oh yeah, he's human.
Actually, that does help considering the amount of lizard folk and kobolds in here.
Okay, that helps, but can you narrow it down any further?
Sort of medium height for a human. He's got fur face. He's got a fur face. You know how some humans they have a bald face and other humans they have a fur face? He's got a
Oh,
fur
yeah.
thing.
Oh, yeah, that helps. What
Got
color?
like a sort of like a silvery white.
That works.
All right, that helps. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, take care.
Oh, silver-haired bearded man.
All right,
Larry's gonna go after.
I'm gonna go
Larry's
check
gonna
the
go
register.
And Larry's gonna go ask the manager.
Yeah.
Have you had any complaints about ill sleeping or the like?
No. No.
That's okay. Can I borrow some of your secretions on the barrel by chance?
Can I borrow some of your vacations?
I want some of your fluids. That's not fucking creepy or anything, is it?
Because of the way you phrase that. Why?
I mean, Lelia points to the resident. So I think we could probably make.
Why?
So I think we could make some good clothes out of that, and sell it.
You want to make clothes out of carpet?
Well, carpet and clothes is made from some of the same thing.
I mean, I guess. Knock yourself out.
Inform me how it goes, Lily says as she takes because imagine all the resin still covered over the barrels and everything, right?
Mhm.
So yeah, she's gonna clear off all the wine barrels and take the resin she removed from it and take it elsewhere. I'll tell you how it goes. It might help our business.
Yes, your fluids.
Hello
And we
there.
can,
Can I have some of your fluids?
we can create a gift shop and can call it Out of This World Threads.
And now Lelia will wear what Ridleyans think is an outfit made out of shag carpet.
Well, there's also
Her-
silk. Well, there's
Looks
also
like a really badass skin type black suit.
Ooh.
If Geiger was still around, she would be jealous.
Hey, Lelia wears it better.
It's a shame you two never got to interact more. I think they would have gotten on.
Yeah, that'd been fun.
Oh, the more regressive Shelly.
Ari is actually checking the guest register to find out if there's any older human gentlemen.
Yeah, there actually aren't that many humans in the place, and while their ages aren't listed there, there's only one human staying at the hotel who is male. Name is John Attenborough.
Mr. Sir Attenborough, it is a pleasure.
John Attenborough. I wonder why he's here for. Isn't he like a nature Isn't he like doing a nature documentary on inside the hotel now?
And
Because
here,
of all the kobolds, lizardmen, and now xenomorphs.
and here we see in their native habitats the kobold mating ritual. We shall watch.
Alright.
Oh, okay.
Okay, if one of you guys knows how to make, hey, you want to let us into your dreams less creepy? This should probably be our guy.
Yeah.
Well, considering that, if the spiritual sensing snake says these nightmares are, problems, we can say, hey, your dreams are fucked. Let us unfuck them.
Or
Yeah,
we
see,
can
that's
just say,
still
we're-
vaguely creepy, Tig.
Yeah, or we could say we're the hotel management and we want to make sure that his nightmares isn't like a spiritual plague, so...
Exactly.
We could say we're just trying to do a hotel job and make sure nothing's going on.
Or you could just go up to him and say, hey, I'd like to be in your dream.
Talia's gonna walk up to the guy, put both hands on the
Wow.
table, and say, "Are you suffering from chronic nightmares?"
Alright, so you know his room number.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know his room number now.
Yeah, hello. So Lilia's gonna knock on the door.
He opens the door. It's a sort of kindly old man with a friendly face. He's wearing glasses. He's in a sort of a white shirt and white pants. He's got a cane with a yellowish gem at the top.
Oh my god!
Yes?
You motherfucker.
Yes, hello. We are with the hotel management staff, and we came to have heard that you're having problems sleeping or having nightmares. And we just want to make sure that there's nothing...
Nightmares? No, I'm doing quite well. Wonderful, wonderful room you've got here. It's really marvelous. They have no expense. No, I'm having a lovely stay. Thank you, though.
Is everybody else there too?
Yeah.
Oh, no. No, it's just me here. Just
I was
Oh,
asking
he does, however, have a beard, a white beard. He's graying. Looks to be about late 60s, early 70s in terms of age.
And now we have a diamond velociraptor hunting, and we have John fucking Hammond here. What could go wrong?
Yeah, you guys talked to the David Attenborough train when it was actually Richard Attenborough was the reference.
Yeah.
They're brothers, so...
So all is well. Lovely hotel you have here. Yes. Thank you.
Alrighty, any other things we can help you with, sir?
You could tell the staff I don't need those little mints on my pillow. I slept on one the other night and melted. Quite embarrassing.
Yeah, it is.
Other than that,
Alright.
no, nothing. It's all fine. It's all fine
Alright.
here.
Alright, thank you, sir.
All
Unless
right,
Ari or Tig or Virk or Talia wants to say anything.
Nope.
Ari's around the corner making a note about the mints, though.
Ari's a good hotel owner. Alright, have a nice day, sir. Sorry for the trouble. And with that,
And yeah.
Well,
Well, he's the only human male in this entire hotel, so it's gotta be him, even though he doesn't remember having nightmares, maybe?
Or isn't
Or-
willing to admit to it.
what was that?
Or isn't willing to admit to it. I mean, maybe he isn't.
He did seem kind of mumbly when we asked him.
So, he's up from getting some dreams and possibly somebody's privacy.
Me.
Me.
also, I should inform you, Ari. Diamond's recently learned how to open doors.
Has she recently learned not to eat people? Or kobolds? Or people, in general?
Kobolds, yes, because they remind her of her kin, but
Should also teach her to know what those little signs on the door mean. Do not disturb.
we're still working on reading.
Don't just to be reading. Just know what the signs on the fucking door. You don't go in.
Likewise, I'm fairly sure she's been with us a long enough time to know that people are not reading.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah, you're fairly sure.
I mean, you only unleashed her in the hallways and said hunt.
Yeah, I can't see anything going wrong. So, you all ready to fast jump cut to tonight?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, Layla
Also-
did direct at the gerbils specifically.
So I will be right
Yes.
back before we start this because I have to take a potty break.
Excellent, excellent.
Damn it, she killed Bear's grandfather.
I don't know if she killed him. Took his arm.
You ever see that Photoshop of Samuel L. Jackson with a robot arm? It's a Jurassic Park 2. Fucking, what was his character's name?
Like
Mr. Arnold.
Arnold's Revenge.
Arnold. Forgot it was Arnold. Is it
They
Arnold?
took his arm, and now he's getting it back.
Wasn't it
I don't
Arnold?
think you want it back.
They didn't need it. They just kind of left it on some random generator. Oh,
Oh, Mr. Arnold. Speaking of Samuel L. Jackson, I currently have the Samuel L. Jackson voice pack on XCOM 2.
Nice.
And one of the things he keeps saying is when he's moving, hold on to your butts.
yeah. That's for Vert, isn't it?
Yeah. Jean Vert. John Archibald Vert. J.A. Vert. Javert, if you will. I made that character solely for that name pun. Shit, I need to listen to Land This again. Got the back.
Okay, I'm back. Also, before we start, I want to tell you about something I saw on my way home.
Okay.
One of the neighborhood children last year made a lemonade stand and got yelled at by the city because she didn't have a permit to sell food.
Jesus Christ.
So I'm driving by that same kid's house on my way to work, and the sign now says fortune telling. so she's thinking, well, I can't sell food, but I can sell bullshit.
Oh my God, let the little kid make money.
It's here, free with every fortune, lemonade. So you're technically buying the fortune. The lemonade's just a free giveaway.
It was so funny though. It's like, well,
Everyone's
if I can't sell
fortune
food,
everyone's fortunate is to get lemonade.
it's like, I'll show you, motherfuckers. I'm gonna get my
What
goddamn
kid is
quarters.
amazing.
The important thing is they're not letting it keep them down.
What fucking sick bastard saw a kid selling lemonade and said, "Yep, I gotta ruin that."
Lots of people, apparently.
Well,
Jesus.
Scott Walker is Wisconsin.
Yeah, it's Wisconsin. It kind of sucks ass.
Hmm.
Also, the city I live in also kind of sucks ass, so there's also that.
Okay.
But I just love that she solved the problem that way. Well, fuck you too, she's thinking already.
If I can't make money doing something honest, I'll do it doing something that's useless to everyone.
Exactly.
Okay. You all settle into your rooms for the night. You take the fruit that Talia's mom gave you, and you prepare to enter this man's dreams. But first, Lelia, the door to your room opens, and Diamond strolls in, wearing a hat. It's sort of, how do I describe it?
It's wide brimmed. It looks like
It's wide brim. One part of it's flipped up. It's khaki. She also carries in her talons a blood smeared hunting rifle.
Good girl. Lily
Someone's
takes the
been a
rifle.
clever girl.
Lelia now has a cool hat and a hunting rifle. No, it's Diamond's hat. She gets to keep it.
Damn straight she does.
Lelia respects that fashion.
And somewhere an Australian is dead.
And now Lelia has a rifle.
Okay, you all ready to dream?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So, here are the rules for lucid dreaming. You all add a new skill to your skill list. That skill is called lucid dreaming. It's a wisdom-related skill, and you also get 10 points as a result of your research into the subject. There are 4 main things that you use lucid dreaming to do. You have to basically make a check first to be aware that you are in a dream. That's one of the things you do with the lucid dreaming check. And we're going to call this maintaining autonomy. It's not a skill, it's just a thing that you can do with lucid dreaming. Basically, you do this check once, you're aware that you're in a dream. And if anything tries to decrease your awareness of you being in a dream, you can do this check again to maintain awareness of the fact that you are in a dream and you are who you think you are.
We all did eat the fruits we were supposed to eat first, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Another aspect of lucid dreaming is creating an element. Basically making something appear in the dream, whether it's a sword or a Godzilla or a personalized tank or what have you. It's basically, making the dream adapt to your will, basically influencing and controlling it. Each of these, you're rolling it like you're rolling any skill check, so there's a DC, there's like something you have to beat to successfully do it. The more complicated the thing you're trying to create, the harder it's going to be. So if you want to make the unstoppable god lizard of yore to help you in your quest, that's going to take a lot more skill with lucid dreaming than just making like a sword.
I imagine Tali can do that anyways.
Well, the second part of lucid dreaming is manipulate self. You can also transform yourself into different forms in a dream. However, every time you do so, you lower your awareness, and we'll talk about that. And if your awareness goes to 0, you can no longer lucid dream. You are now affected by the dream like you would be if you weren't aware that it was a dream. And finally, there's manipulate others, which is where you can attempt to modify others in a dream by doing a lucid dreaming check face-off. Whoever loses also loses awareness and is shaken, and changed according to your whims. Awareness is the second thing to talk about. This is a stat similar to HP. Everyone gets 50 awareness to start with, and depending on what happens in the dream, you will either lose or gain awareness. If you ever lose all of your awareness, you can no longer manipulate the dream, you can no longer lucid dream, and you are subject to its whims. You'll still be stuck in the dream, but you can no longer manipulate it, and you're no longer aware that you're dreaming. So you don't want to lose all your awareness.
Does wisdom do anything with awareness or no?
Nope. It is a static 50 unless you do things in the dream to increase your awareness.
And how do you increase your awareness?
Opportunities will present themselves. That's a storytelling thing. That's not a...
Okay.
There's no, static way that you can just spam and gain a lot of awareness. It's one of the things that makes lucid dreaming and dream battles still have an element of fearsomeness. That this could actually have stakes.
All right.
Stakes.
All right.
And with that, Tali loses 10 awareness.
Because you all ate the fruit, you all end up not in your own parts of the astral plane, but rather in a shared part of the astral plane that's brought together by the fruit. And it actually directs you to a section of the astral plane that belongs to John Attenborough. Do you proceed?
Yep.
Well, first we gotta make sure we're all here. Everyone here?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
What about Boone, since Boone's connected to Virka?
Oh yeah,
Boone,
these are.
Boone, oddly enough, is not present.
Oh yeah, are these our dream perceptions of ourselves like last time?
Yep.
Cool.
You guys do see that there's sort of a long string from Virka's back that seems to extend into the psychedelic depths of the astral plane. You could follow that string to see where it goes, but it's not in the direction of the part of the astral plane you're trying to get to.
Yeah, let's not.
I mean, it's pretty obvious where that goes. Before we proceed, I look at Tig, and I focus, and I try to give him pretty hair.
All right, that was a manipulate others check. You and Tig both need to do a lucid dreaming off.
Okay.
I think Tig's gonna be totally okay with that.
Yeah, he doesn't know what's going on or what she's doing.
I got an 18.
I got exactly an 18.
Oh shit. Well, that's a null. Neither of you lose awareness, but neither of you also gain it. The manipulation does not happen.
Tig just stares back at her. What?
No reason.
Lelia looks at herself and tries to imagine what her ideal new threads would look like.
The lady attacks.
I think I'll call it Lelia texture. Lelia leg text. You only now just got.
It was just...
So do I have to roll a lucid dreaming check, TT?
To do what?
To imagine Lily in her new threads.
I'm gonna say that's easy. That's fine.
Okay.
Just changing clothes. That's not a huge difference.
Ooh.
Okay, you guys ready to enter the dream yet?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, you guys travel to that part of the dreamscape, and suddenly everything around you changes, and you're in some strange flying metal, like I guess it would be like a cart, like a carriage. You're in a strange carriage that flies via a rapidly spinning wheel. And it's slowly descending into a lush green island. There's a flat plane of space for the carriage to land on, and when the carriage lands, you open the door and you step out, and waiting there for you is the man you met earlier today, John Attenborough. G'day, g'day, g'day! Well, you're here to see it then. A great creation.
Damn right.
Yes, we are.
Indeed.
Well, follow me. And there's another carriage waiting for you. It's painted in lime green with red on the top. It's kind of a clashing color scheme, but, you know, there's an odd appeal to it. You guys enter the carriage, and the carriage drives forward. And as it does, you see a large set of gates, and at the top of the gates it says the words Jurassic Park.
What do they got in here? Baragon?
The gates open, and you hear a strange call. And as you guys look up from the carriage, you see an immense four-legged lizard standing on legs the size and rough shape of tree trunks, with a long serpentine neck and a very tiny head. It's very majestic and beautiful.
Odd-looking Mokele Momembe.
Welcome to Jurassic Park. This nature preserve is so astounding, it will fascinate people from the entire world. So what do you think? Pretty cool dinosaur.
Oh.
Yes, that's how it always starts.
Running.
Just playing along with the dream, you know?
How fast do they run?
Well, we clocked the T-Rex at 30 miles per hour.
You have a T-Rex?
We have a T-Rex.
Really? I could have sworn Darrow could top at least 45.
She tries her best. But you didn't just come here to see the Brachiosaurus. Come up, I'll show you how we did it, how we brought these creatures back from extinction. And you get in the carriage and you drive off to a building that has sort of a it's sort of shaped like a giant round fucking pyramid. It's a cone. A cone is what I'm thinking of. A round pyramid. Jesus Christ.
Round pyramid.
Here's your ice cream run pyramid, lass.
You go inside and there's a skeleton of a Tyrannosaurus attacking a Apatosaurus. You go into the visitor center, into the control room, and John Attenborough says, "These are the miracle workers here at Jurassic Park, my staff. You see over there, there's our game warden, Mr. Seinfeld. Hi! And there's Mr. Constanza, one of our engineers. It's a great park, John! Miss Venice, our game warden, and Mr. Kramer, our chief geneticist, and you see a guy who looks surprisingly like Michael Richardson, taking care of velociraptor eggs, and he waves high. And then, of course, IT technician Newman.
Son of a bitch.
Hello, John.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Jesus.
It's up to these 5 to keep Jurassic Park up and running. Yes, John. The park will be perfectly operational. Not sure why that. I'm trying to do Newman, but it's just turning into evil.
So you're, doing,
Fair.
so you're doing Newman right.
Yeah, I suppose. Yes, beautiful park full of attractions. I can't wait to show the world all the highly dangerous animals that we've safely confined here. Because of my great staff, nothing could possibly go wrong. So, would you like a tour of the park?
Always.
Excellent. Let's get into our cars, and suddenly a creature made entirely out of multicolored balls emerges from the floor.
Answer.
Hi, I'm Mr. DNA.
Do we have to roll a lucid dreaming check? Because Layla remembers this as Mr. DNA from.
Yeah.
We've seen this before in the
Yeah.
Dragon Mill.
Wait, what? I forgot this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one of the guards was a hemomancer. He cut his partner open and Mr. DNA appeared.
Yeah.
You don't remember that?
I don't. that sounds like something I do.
Oh, shit.
DM doesn't remember his ass pulls. The players do because they get
We
exposed.
even set you up with a "Where did you come from?"
From your blood. Mr. DNA emerges from a small drop of blood on the floor. Oh, this is, of course, our friend and compatriot, Mr. DNA. Mr. DNA, would you like to explain how we got all these dinosaurs? Well, sure. We captured them on various lost islands. Turns out they're still on the planet if you know where to look. What's a planet, Mr. DNA? I don't know. It's some sort of foreign concept that's been dragged into this astral plane. Why, if I were to hazard a guess, I would say there's some sort of alien element in here beyond your normal psyche, and it's slowly seeping in like a fungus. What?
Oh,
Don't worry
shit.
about it. Your conscious mind isn't strong enough to figure out what I'm saying, but independently, you know, and I think I might be getting some vocabulary from whatever foreign element's in here.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Should I be concerned? Mm.
No, it's fine, don't worry. Have some tea.
Hey, is that the cast from Seinfeld?
God damn it.
Seriously, it's Jerry and George and what the hell? Listen, John, this is getting weirder than it normally does, so I'm just gonna ollie out.
Oh, did we find the source of the nightmare?
Mr. DNA seeps back into the blood, and John Attenborough goes, So, to the tour then?
Sure.
You all get in the carriage, and he's like, now, the tour makes automated stops. It's spared no expense, so it's sort of a ride. You just have to let it take you where it takes you. So enjoy, and enjoy the disembodied voice of famous actor Richard Kiley. Spared no expense. So off you guys go on the ride. Then the carriage stops just a couple feet away. Oh, I forgot to mention, kids! Grandpa! Two little children come running out. They'll be joining you on this trip. Make sure no harm comes to them.
Why are we in charge of the kids?
Off you go. And two grimy little children join you in the cars.
Is
I
there two cars
refuse
that
to adopt more children.
Don't worry, they're dreams. We don't have to actually adopt them.
1, 2, 3, not it.
We just stare at Lilia. It's like, come on, really?
I'll look after them.
Again, they're dreams. We really don't have to take care of them.
We have to play along, don't we?
Yes. Just saying,
Okay.
after this, we don't have to actually take them with us.
What?
Don't worry, you'll be safe on the ride. We will take care of you. Yeah.
Jade confirmed
Do you think
Alex
dinosaurs turn into birds, and that's where they all went?
No, that's
Because they
stupid.
sure look like birds to me.
Does this make Tig the Alan Grant?
Real question is, which one of you is Gennaro?
No, which one's Jeff Goldblum?
Oddly
Not
enough,
me.
not present.
Damn it, actually it has to be Lelia. She's the only one with the abs for it.
Damn straight.
So the carriage moves forward, and you come across a fence filled with forest, and a voice speaks from inside the carriage saying, "Inside this paddock is Dilophosaurus. It was recently discovered that Dilophosaurus is a venomous animal, spitting its venom at its prey, making it a beautiful but deadly addition to Jurassic Park."
So are we all in one
Noted.
carriage, or is it divided between two carriages?
It's one carriage. It's kind of packed tight now with the children.
Ah.
Ari yells at the screen and goes, "That makes it a stupid addition to the park. It's like fucking having llamas in your zoo."
King's gonna look over at the exhibit and like, is it just like, honestly, the Jurassic Park, like chain link fence and all that crap?
Yeah, and it was just foliage until Ari said it was a stupid addition, at which point a Dilophosaurus peeked its head out from behind a bush. It looks very sad.
And
Yeah, she-
slowly roll up the window.
You're gorgeous, Talia shouts.
The Dilophosaurus clasps its talons to its face and opens its jaw in joy, and then it bashfully turns its head away and waves its hand in a off-the-shaw gesture.
I didn't say it was ugly. I said it was stupid to have in a park.
Just
The
roll up.
Dilophosaurus looks downcast. And slinks away back into the foliage.
She's saying you're better off elsewhere. You're too good for this park.
Yeah,
It just
that's it.
Keeps walking away. Wow, you made that Dilophosaurus sad!
Yeah, Ari. What the fuck?
I hate dinosaurs! Meh! Says one of the children.
I don't like you.
On the carriage moves to the next paddock. This is the Triceratops paddock. It was recently discovered that Triceratops is venomous, spitting its venom at its prey, making it a unique but deadly addition to Jurassic Park.
Did someone just get lazy and copy the audio?
Spare no expense.
Made some expense.
You hear a loud fart noise. Paddock.
That sounds like a lot of shit. You have to admit.
I can't see the Triceratops. I'm going out. And one of the kids pushes open the carriage door and just walks out. The other kid says, "We can't do that." Can we do that?
There's an automated ride with dangerous creatures, and you can just open the fucking door and walk out.
Guess so. And the other kid walks out.
I guess I'm going to follow them since I care.
Same.
You all follow the kids, and they go to a Triceratops. They just climb over the fence, which is not electrified, and they find a Triceratops lying on its side. The air smells like someone just had the worst case of the fart. Just horrible. Like a vegetarian's farting. Just the worst. Just absolutely wretched. It's like a cabbage fart. It's just awful. The Triceratops just lying there going,
What's the matter, girl? I see.
There's a sick Triceratops. Do you investigate?
I roll to create a bottle of Pepto-Bismol.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Yes.
15.
Is that safe to get dinosaurs?
You know what? I say 15 is enough to make Pepto-Bismol.
Also, you add your +10 to it too.
Yeah, I figured that.
Oh. Yeah. So you make a bottle of Pepto-Bismol and you feed it to the Triceratops. And the Triceratops pats its stomach with its big fat hands, and then it stands up on its 4 legs, and it walks off. And you see that, obscured by the Triceratops, there is a plant with tacos growing where berries grow. One of the kids eats the taco. Amelia goes, I don't feel so good. And you hear a... No.
Jesus Christ.
And now that's in the carriage ride with you.
A very serious horror campaign.
Here's having more Pepto-Bismol.
I guess you could generate some.
Fuck it. Go ahead and generate some Pepto-Bismol. Okay. Wait. Never mind. Natural 1.
Okay, you generate hot sauce.
Well, if I generate hot sauce, I'm not going to give it to the kid, obviously.
Do it anyway.
Hot sauce that looks suspiciously like the Pepto-Bismol can.
Oh, so I don't know the difference.
Other than the fact that it's red instead of pink, it's basically the same.
Newt, did you hear her? Do it, do it, do it.
Fine, just give it to the kid. Alright. No, it's
Kid
just
drinks it and goes, "Ah! Ah!"
Wait, if the kid is a dream construct, wouldn't she assume it's Pepto-Bismol anyways, and thus it will work?
No,
that
because
way?
you made hot sauce.
Ah.
Made hot sauce specifically to trick them, therefore the construct is behaving as intended.
No, I don't want to trick a child with drinking hot sauce. That's evil.
He just couldn't tell the difference between Pepto-Bismol.
I mean, now the kid is farting, screaming, and crying, so the situation has not been made better.
I summon up a pair of earmuffs and just slide them over my ears.
Jeez.
Well, you gotta roll.
Yeah, may as well. Can I...
Lelia summons up one of those pouches of milk that they used to sell at McDonald's.
Okay, take a wild guess what I did.
Another that one.
Exactly.
Alright, so the earmuffs, you conjured just 2 live rats
Sure.
whose tails are conjoined in the shape to make them have the rough shape of earmuffs, but they would not really follow the function of earmuffs.
Yeah.
Of course, Tig would be the one failing in the dream session.
This is sort of consistent with Tig just being really bad at being a dream warrior.
This is my
It's
third
hilarious
nat
because he's the one who's got the poorest dreamscape.
This is my third nat 1. I barely rolled like 10 dice.
Okay, Ari has made Pepto-Bismol and gives it to the kid who is screaming, and has successfully dealt with his taco farts, but not with the pain of the spicy hot sauce. And now there's a pouch of milk, which is how you deal with hot sauce, and the kid is back to normal. He's learned something. Sadly, the other kid is not, and is currently reaching for the taco tree.
Stop it.
No, but I want tacos.
You don't want those tacos.
That's from the Taco Bell plant. It's not really tacos.
So which one's Lex and which one's Tim?
They're both terrible. Neither one is Lex or Tim. They're both vague ideas of children. In fact, if you concentrated very hard on them, you'd realize they don't really have faces.
Ugh.
So they're Tim Lex.
They're more like those little shits from Jurassic World, if anything. God, I fucking hate those kids. Or really, what they really are like is like Book Lex.
Oh god.
Ugh.
Okay, so you guys have solved the Triceratops puzzle. Well, not quite. The taco tree is still here.
Can Lelia will it to combust into flames?
You would have to do a check.
Alright,
A
I'll
lucid
do a roll.
dreaming check.
Lelia's gonna roll that beautiful. Tongue.
Roll that beautiful black. Okay. You burn the tree like Jesus in the fig tree. Congratulations. The tacos shall harm us no. Do y'all get back in the carriage?
Yeah.
Also, Lelia instead creates the good tacos, the best tacos. Lelia's breakfast burritos.
Hmm.
We gotta make a separate creation check for that.
Will do for that. Ooh, that's... Let me get a calculator up because I'm bad with math. That'd be a 34.
Nice.
And she makes one for everyone.
Nice.
Excellent. There is a Lelia's breakfast burrito tree now. Surely this will keep the Triceratopses from having debilitating fart. And now the tour can move on. You guys arrive at the Tyrannosaur. One of the largest carnivores, it was recently discovered that Tyrannosaurus was a venomous creature, spitting its venom at its prey, making it a beautiful but deadly addition to Jurassic.
Son of a bitch.
The Tyrannosaurus paddock, big, tall wire fences, lots of trees. No Tyrannosaur. And you hear a voice in the intercom. All right, we're gonna try to make the Tyrannosaur come out with a goat. And a little platform raises with a goat on it. And you hear on the sending message through from the carriage. What's the deal with this Tyrannosaurus? Doesn't want to eat the goat? Doesn't want to perform visitors? I don't get the point.
Is that on the comm.
Yeah.
A T-Rex is on the that it wants to hunt.
Can we turn the channel on the stupid thing?
Yeah, there's a couple of other rooms you could touch.
Okay, so Tig will mess with the runes and try to get it off this lame actor.
All right. The rooms change here, and this is the Tyrannosaur.
So upgrade
Oh
or down?
God,
The
next.
Tyrannosaur also.
You know what? I'll take it over the other guy.
Schedules. Schedules. You know, it's that is chaos. That is the five.
Okay, no, and Talia reaches again.
When did the first High Priest of Anarton get here?
I appreciate that, Arson.
The first High Priest!
Oh my god.
Because he created the Chaos Theory.
Oh,
Therefore,
You flip to the next station. Jurassic Park is frightening in the dark.
Yeah!
While the dinosaurs are running wild. Someone let T-Rex out of his pen.
Wait, what?
Wait.
And I'm
what?
afraid these things will harm me. Because they should all act like Barney. And they think that I'm their dinner, not their friend. Oh no! At which point you hear thud.
Why is it suddenly raining?
Thud as rain begins to pour and the sun sets and there's a puddle of water. There's a little cup full of water in your Jeep inexplicably, or your carriage, and the water is vibrating. Thud.
It hasn't even rained since we got here, and now it rains? What the fuck?
You all hear a plop, and you look up at the top of your carriage, and through the barred roof, you see there's a goat leg.
Oh,
Talk about wasteful.
wasteful nothing. This is breakfast undelivered. Awesome.
Does anyone look out the other windows?
Sure.
Yeah.
There's a T-Rex delicately touching the wires of the fence. It lifts one finger up and flicks the wire, and the wire makes a little noise and shakes. And the T-Rex smiles and raises its eyebrows at you like, you know what's coming.
Hey, I'm in a relationship. Stop that
The
nonsense.
T-Rex lowers its body to the ground, picks up some T-Rex-sized wire cutters in its T-Rex arms, and begins snipping the wires of the fence. And it takes about, like, a solid minute for it to get every wire. And then it puts the wire cutters back in its tool case, locks that up because safety first. Does that thing where it cracks its knuckles. And then, with its arms raised high, jauntily strolls through the recently opened fence and looks in to your carriage with its big T-Rex eye. Hey,
So,
Hey.
how's it going?
Alright.
well, you know,
Enjoying the park?
yeah,
Having a good time?
yeah.
Mm. So,
I point up at the goat leg and say, "Are you going to finish that?"
oh yeah, thanks.
Damn.
So, what you doing in there?
Chilling.
You?
Just chilling?
Chilling.
Chill.
Mm-hmm. Think getting out anytime soon?
Probably not.
You sure?
Yeah,
Why not?
What?
it's raining.
Oh yeah.
Or why? Do you want to play soccer or something?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Hey. T-Rex goes back to its pen for a minute, and then brings out some tiny umbrellas.
Oh, thank you. That person over there could use what Lily says, and she imagines a lawyer on a toilet in the rain.
Okay, you're gonna have to roll a pretty damn good check for that. It's a complex construct you're making in this bitch.
You almost think we're used to talking to
It's kind of after Tyrantus, a normal Tyrannosaurus isn't exactly show-stopping.
Motherfucker.
Alright, there is now a bathroom with a lawyer inside.
No, specifically no bathroom, just a lawyer on the toilet. After the bathroom got...
The T-Rex drops her umbrellas. Oh my god, the sweetest meat of all, a lawyer! And she just races off after him. And she viciously grabs the lawyer in her jaws, shakes him until his legs fly off, swallows his torso, then grabs each individual leg.
Also, Lelia specifically modeled the lawyer after the judge in Walpole. Not Walpole, but the judge in Knobs End.
Nice. Then the T-Rex comes back to your car because it hasn't moved yet. Well, that was good. Thanks for pointing that out. So, you guys want to come out?
So, why do you want us to come out?
I want to play a game.
Okay.
Is it called Eat the Idiot?
No.
Okay. This time, Tickle.
Okay.
He's gonna open the door, but before he does, he's gonna try and summon up a large thing of hot sauce.
Okay.
There is no. Oh my sweet heavenly Jesus!
Is there that one?
Yes.
Alright, you try to summon up hot sauce, and instead you summon up a really nice ice-cold bottle of cane sugar Pepsi.
I can roll this. Sure. Would you like some Pepsi?
Fuck yeah, I'd love some Pepsi. T-Rex grabs the Pepsi and then she kind of struggles to open the cap because of her arm situation.
Would you like me to do that for you?
No, I got it. I got. Okay, there we go. She actually just sort of takes the whole top off, but it's okay. She's covered with scales. And then she sort of awkwardly, like sort of cranes her neck down and just sort of grabs it with her teeth, and then she cranes her head back and drinks the Pepsi.
Take her with an umbrella and just kind of sits under her.
Wow, that was a very, very good Pepsi.
No problem. You seem like a nice person. Yeah, Florian.
Yeah. So you thinking about you're taking a bit of a stroll, running a bit?
Why would I run? Running's annoying.
Is it? Is it really?
Yeah. I know.
Isn't it sort of nice?
I wouldn't mind a
Some
stroll. Though.
exercise.
I guess I wouldn't mind a walk, though. I must remind you, I am taken. No, none of that nonsense.
Whoa, what?
You're the one who wanted to stroll out in the rain. That's romantic as fuck.
Whoa. I didn't mean to lead you on or anything.
No, it's fine. It's just,
No, this was platonic.
So a platonic romantic stroll in the rain?
You're just gonna raise.
Okay, you're making this weird. You're making this
No, I'm
weird.
not.
You made this- Oh my god, and you tried to butter me up with that lawyer. Oh my god. Oh my god. No, I can't. I have a kid. No, I'm not looking for this. You know what? This was a mistake. And the T-Rex stalks back off into its pack. It's like, I can't believe it.
This laughter is both out of character and in character.
Kid will pull with his umbrella and step back in the car.
You successfully chased off the T-Rex, but you're still stuck with a car that won't start. Or a carriage that won't start. Be firm of this being in the time period.
So, does anybody know how to start this thing?
You're
Have you
getting
tried
crickets from
turning
your friends.
Have you tried turning it off and on?
How the hell do you turn off?
That's a good question.
Are there like any rooms in the driver's seat, I guess?
The only rooms that you found were the ones that control the radio.
Oh, shit.
Well, the whole vehicle stopped the moment you hit that weird person, this weird owl.
So we have to go back to the idiot.
Probably rigged it up.
Like a surgeon!
Damn, I like this song
Got
too.
me for the very first time!
Reluctantly, we changed the channel.
Like a surgeon!
Okay. So we changed channel, yes?
Yes.
Yeah. The Tyrannosaurus was recently discovered to be a venomous creature, spitting its venom at its prey, making it a beautiful but deadly addition to Jurassic Park. John, are we sure that's scientifically accurate? It feels like, did you not pay enough to get a different whatever you want? No? Would it be that hard to just write it on the flip? Okay.
Wait, Tig, what the fuck, Tig?
What?
Laylee,
Hailing from the late Cretaceous, the Tyrannosaurus was recently revealed to be a venomous creature, spitting its venom at its prey.
I thought this would get the car going.
A deadly addition. Jurassic Park.
I thought we would get the car going since when we changed the station or the rooms, everything went to shit.
John, are we sure that's scientifically accurate?
Okay.
Did you...
You're just gonna repeat this.
And the message just keeps repeating until you move the carriage along.
so, do any of us want to try to loot and drink this thing to keep going?
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
Alright.
Talia rolls a 24 to get the magical engine to start.
I'm not gonna roll for it again.
All right, the engine does start up. The rain goes away, and the light and the night turns to day again as the car begins to drive.
Oh my sweet.
You come across a very small paddock with very high walls, and the narrator says, "The Velociraptor hails from Mongolia. It's recently discovered to be a venomous creature, spitting its venom at its prey, making it a beautiful but deadly addition to Jurassic Park." At this point, the carriage stops, and you realize that there is a hole in the wall of the Velociraptor.
Oh, Velociraptors. I wonder if I can imagine Diamond here.
No reason you couldn't, I suppose.
In the room? Is Diamond sleeping in the room with me right now?
Yeah, but none of your companions have
Ah.
traveled with you to the dream.
So
There's
Lily
no
is
buddy
gonna,
here either.
So Lily is gonna imagine up a diamond then.
All right, roll a lucid dreaming check.
I really want a taco now.
Damn it.
I feel like the way things rolled out, tacos would be the last thing you'd want now.
Did you not one? No. Fuck. Of course not. Only I can not one.
How high is your wisdom score?
6. Because I made a little something that buffs my wisdom into my intelligence.
Oh yeah, you fucking. Okay.
So my wisdom is a 6.
All right. You have crafted a dream version of Diamond.
And she has her hat.
She has her hat. And suddenly she has a vest. And khaki shorts.
No, I don't want this to happen to her.
You did that.
Be careful, Diamond says. They're being hunted.
Of course.
By what?
Run. Now. And then she points up her hunting rifle, which she now inexplicably has, and says, I've got it. And marches off into the woods.
Aw.
It's like,
Do we want to help her, or...
no, let's just let the dream play out.
I'd rather not.
It's a dream.
Lelia, make a lucid dreaming check.
Alright, I will. Damn it. I find it.
Nice. You lose 10 awareness.
Oh.
You're really worried about your Deinonychus friend Diamond. She stalks off into the woods alone.
Well, to be fair to Lelia, her dad also appears in her dreams a lot, so...
Also, to be fair to Lelia, people can lose awareness a lot of ways. Kind of how the mechanics of this game.
To be fair to Lelia, we are really invested in Venture Diamond.
So, Diamond told you guys to go, run, now. I've got her. Before stalking off into the woods. Do you follow Diamond? Do you stay in the Jeep? Or the carriage?
I'm staying in
Or
the definitely not a Jeep.
Do you go, run, now?
Stay in the Jeep, so we can keep our awareness.
Can we get the carriage moving again?
Yeah.
Well, one of you's got to get it moving again, because right now it's stopped.
Let me do that.
Hold on, let me do it.
It's like, yeah, no. Don't.
No.
Bro, that will do it. Alright, no.
It
Oh.
blows up. Why then?
Okay. The carriage moves again. It takes you back to the visitor center where you started. On the front door where you entered, there is the dead, disemboweled body of Jerry Seinfeld.
What? Damn, I thought it was Big Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller.
Crawled in blood next to dead Jerry Seinfeld is, what's the deal with raptor attack?
Talia dips her finger in the guts, tastes blood. This is fresh.
Be right back, I'm being called away.
Talia, make a lucid dreaming check.
25.
Nice. The blood tastes like strawberry jam. You lose 5 awareness. Okay, so do you guys go inside the visitor center?
Sure, I guess.
Yes.
All right, you guys enter the visitor center. The first thing you notice, all the torches are out, so it's dark in here.
And as we know, Jurassic Park is frightening in the dark.
All the dinosaurs are running wild. Do you go to the control room, or do you want to check out some of the other places, like the kitchen, the gift shop, dining hall?
The shitty kid's still with us?
Oh yeah, they're still there.
Okay.
But they've been kind of glitching because apparently this isn't where they normally are at this point in the dream. Like, they're in a T pose and they're kind of following you. But they aren't moving, like their bodies are just kind of floating along the ground.
It's fine, they're just playing Skyrim.
This is why you always run for his new idol.
Sort of like your sequence breaking a little bit, like getting back here. Point.
By not being stupid and getting out of the Jeep. Or carriage.
So, kitchen, dining room, gift shop.
We're waiting for Lelia. She has to
Yeah,
do
that's fair.
something.
Well, Chick definitely votes for kitchen because, food. Oh shit!
But if we eat in the dream, we'll be hungry.
Sorry, my
when we
microphone just fell.
Smack. Oh shit! And they're like, what?
So how about them Yankees?
Fuck the Yankees.
Fair.
I was wondering where you were, Kitty. You coming? Can you come over here in my lap? Come on. Areas, I think.
And that.
Welcome back.
So, what's going on?
We have the option of going into the kitchen, the gift shop, the dining room, or the control room. From where we are.
What's everyone's consensus so far?
Tig said kitchen, I was thinking kitchen too.
Let's get a third kitchen then, so...
Food it is.
Alright, let's head to the kitchen. To your horror, all the ice cream has melted. It's a horrifying sight. Entire things of ice cream just melted.
Well, Holly's mom did say it's a nightmare.
Yeah, this must be the scary part.
The kids are still T-posing. They kind of flicker a little bit. Occasionally they move, but it's like...
Alright, quick. I need a bunch of, circular pyramids. We gotta eat this fast.
circular. God damn.
Damn, Casey.
I think
I
that's a
failed to remember the word "co." Basic fucking shape. One of the kids is glitching where like his outfit is dirtier and he's got some bandages. Then he goes back to his normal outfit and he glitches back and forth a couple of times.
Hmm,
I think we broke the Matrix.
okay. Seeing that they're glitching between two different outfits, Tig will go back outside, grab some mud, come back inside, and just try to smear it over the kids to see if he can't, like, get them stuck in one outfit.
My computer isn't working. Quick, let me slap some mud on it.
My computer, it's a dream bullshit.
I know, but it's
Okay, so you're doing what to the kid?
smearing
I'm
dirt
outside to
on
get
him.
some mud, and I'm gonna put mud on him to see if he can't like lock him into one outfit since he's glitching.
Excellent.
back and forth.
You touch the kid with some mud, and the kid starts moving. They're inside, and the kids drop down low, and hide behind some shelves in the kitchen. Roll initiative.
Okay.
Kinda happy that worked.
I hate that worked.
I hate that work too.
Makes sense. Shit. Finally, not a nat one. Jesus Christ. It's not great, but it's not a nat one.
Two raptors burst into the kitchen, seeing the five of you standing straight up, and the slightly smaller of the two raptors puts on his monocle and says, "Oi, Gav, looks like we've got some proper snacks right here, we do." "Hey, that's right, Crookshanks. Seems like we got some juicy ones in here, yeah." "Well, Gov, what say you and me have a bit of a snack down, eh?" "Oh, Crookshanks, you know exactly what jibs my flinnet."
What would Lelia have to roll to turn them into ductors?
What?
That would be an opposed dream manipulation check.
Into what now?
Ducks.
Duck raptors?
Duck.
Duck raptors.
Okay. Want to make sure I heard
Because
that correctly.
Lelia feels dirty hitting something that looks like diamond, so she's going to be turn them into something she's more comfortable hitting.
Okay, so Raptor 1 charges Lelia. I need to get some fucking stats out. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Does 33 hit you?
Yes, it does.
Okay, good. Yeah. Just that. You take 18 points of damage.
Damn.
All right, next one goes for. I'm going to say. Virka. Does 27 hit you?
No.
All right, that raptor misses. It is now Lelia's turn.
What do I have to roll to turn them into ductors?
You have to roll a lucid dreaming check, but they have to roll against your lucid dreaming check. Or rather, Attenborough has to roll against your dreaming check because they are his dream construct.
Okay. Does he beat me?
Okay. You managed to turn one into a ductor.
The one that's attacking Lilia.
Sure.
Excellent. Now I don't have to feel bad about doing this. Laylee says as she pulls out her swords, as I imagine we have our outfits with us and what we usually have with us.
DuckTales.
Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
DuckTales. Woo.
By the way,
Eating all.
my raptor was much more superior to you anyways. Much more prettier raptor.
Well, that's racist. I'm
Lilia
gonna
cast,
eat your liver double for that.
Lilia's gonna cast Bane of Animals? Or would that be Bane of a Dream? Anyways.
You're perceiving her as an animal, so it would be Bane of Animals.
Right. Yeah, well, his attack, so.
DuckTales, woohoo.
Does a
Eating all the stupid humans, DuckTales, woo.
Does
One
a 32
kill
hit?
John.
Does a 32 hit it?
Yes.
Does a 30 hit it?
Yes.
And does a 22 hit it?
No.
Okay, look. I'm only gonna attack the three times because otherwise you can attack 9 times. I don't want to do that bullshit right now.
DuckTales, woo.
And is it evil or lawful?
No. To neither.
It's probably neutral since it's just an animal.
Okay, that's good to know. Okay, let's see. And I'm doing the math to add that up. It should be a 44 damage.
That's not bad. Alright, you do some significant damage to this Deinonychus.
This Duckonicus.
Yeah, your ductor. Okay. Next would be Virka.
I'm gonna roll do the same thing that Lilia did for chapter.
So roll a dream check. Which is 10 plus your wisdom.
And it shall roll an imposing dream.
Very high.
It retains its Velociraptor integrity.
No. I don't want to hit it. I'm gonna hit the other one.
So Newt's gonna hit the other one?
Yeah.
I would assume.
She is going to hit it with mace, but she never used it.
Not even gonna use spells?
Why use spells when you can use hell?
It's a 19 hit anyway.
It does not.
Yeah. Got it, got it. I don't know what else. You get this.
Use a spell. Like Chance of Light or something.
Like, what? Oh. Yeah, I can do that. I forgot I can.
It's been a while.
It's been too long.
Or you can try lucid dreaming one more time per turn.
I could do it twice per turn.
Yeah, I'll say twice. It would take up the whole round, but yeah, twice.
Oh. Hmm. 29 hit.
Kiki. Does
Yeah?
29 hit?
29 for the lucid dream.
29 does indeed hit.
Now it's a duck thing like the other one.
If you want to make it a duck, yes.
Yeah.
All right, a duck it shall be. We now have two ductors, functionally the same as raptors, but with the appearance of ducks. Albeit ducks that have raptor arms and tails and feet. And now it is Ari's turn.
All it needs is a Mallosaurus Rex and it would be a true Lelian nightmare.
It's her nightmare. What the hell did she turn raptors into ducks?
So she could have the catharsis of killing them.
Okay, I'm going to roll a dream check to make the ductor that Virka just turned into the duck thing. I'm going to shrink it down to tiny size.
Alright, you gotta make an opposing dream controlling check.
Okay.
Damn, okay. You have shrunk down the ductor to a tiny size.
And then I grab it.
You have successfully grabbed the ductor. Which ductor is this?
The one that hasn't been hit.
Oh, so Virka's.
Yeah, Virka's.
Okay.
A cat with a tiny bird on its claws.
Oi, Gav! It's got me! Oi, Crookshanks! Why are you all tiny and feathered like? Why are you all big and feathered like? What do you mean? Look in the mirror, you git! The doctor looks in the mirrored surface of one of the cabinets. Oh, what the hell? Anything else you want to do this turn?
Fight it. You're a cat! You're a cat with a bird in your claws!
Can I roll to eat?
Oh, sweet.
You may.
What do I roll for that?
I guess an attack. Like just
Okay.
sort of like a punch attack, but just just your strength plus a d20.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, this would be like a grapple, so it should be like it's your CMB versus its CMD.
Oh, okay.
Which is now tiny.
Yeah, it's now pretty pretty shitty CMD, so
Well, that beats a 30.
okay. Crookshanks screams as you open your jaws and bite down on him, crushing his spine before swallowing the rest of him whole. Crookshanks is dead. Gov watches in slack-jawed horror.
Ooh.
Tig?
So probably haven't noticed me at the moment with all the shit going on, and one guy getting eaten. Tig will move over to the oven, and he'll like turn it on. Like, let's go use a dream check to make it look like it's roaring into life with. Okay.
Okay, yeah. So you're gonna turn on the oven with a dream check.
Make it, just have like roar to life, like fire licking out of it, like it's ready to roast some bitches. It's a natural 20.
All right, you make the world's most terrifying fucking oven come on.
Okay, and where's the goddamn dice? I'm in the dice room. Derp. Alright, 20. And that was actually the wrong thing. Ah, never mind. Then he's going to, since morphing your clothes is essentially a free dream action, he's going to morph his clothes to look like a stereotypical chef, and then he's going to hop up. He's going to grab some like big butcher knives off the counter, hop up, and go, "Oh, we have declarons tonight." And just like with a fire looking behind him.
Roll an intimidate check with plus 10 bonus.
After he just watched his man get eaten.
Yep.
Oh
was
my
actually
god,
trying to
this
do
shit is
I was
fucking
planning to
mean.
do that anyways, and you just really, really helped me. Shit, where's Intimidate? I've never rolled Intimidate before.
I'm glad we both had the same horrible ideas of just devouring things.
Actually, I'm gonna give you a plus 15 because of the previous moment of Aerie just fucking eating Crookshanks.
Okay, not bad. Thank you for the plus 15.
Okay. Gov turns around and fucking bolts for the door, giving Lelia an attack of opportunity.
Can Lelia do a dream of opportunity?
Nope, it's an attack.
Okay, Lelia roll 30. Does that hit?
It does.
Dream of opportunity.
That does. 20 points of damage.
Nice. You cut him good, and he is bleeding heavily as he leaves the door. When he opens the kitchen door to come out, you see two other raptors coming in. And one says, "Oi, God, what's happened to you?" "Not now, big boss! Who's the gent?" "Oh, I met this lovely person out in the woods." You see the other raptor has the hat. It's diamond. "Well, get out of here, God, they're gonna eat us!" "Why are you part duck?" And the two raptors follow the ductor out.
Oh my god.
One of the kids is now hidden in a cabinet, and another runs into the freezer. But with no raptor chasing him, the door just closes behind him. As he T-poses yet once again.
Well, go to the freezer, open it, and just kind of push the T-pose out.
There we
Wheel him
go.
out like a dolly.
Ari hiccups a feather.
Do you pull the kids out of the kitchen and go to the dining room?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, you take the kids out of the kitchen. You go to the dining room. There's a whole tray full of food, and it keeps glitching between uneaten and being eaten. Like, versus perfectly normal, then like the jello's been dug into, then it's back to normal, then like the jello and the cake has been eaten a bit. It's almost like, again, you're breaking some sequences here. Todd Howard did not plan for this.
Todd
Were you
Howard.
there? Were you there when Todd Howard became God Howard?
And then we all remember that he would be Todd Coward forever. How many times must he trick us with his shiny baubles? But yeah, you're back in the kitchen. The raptors have been dealt with. As far as figuring out what's going on in the dream, you haven't really done a great job, but
At the gift shop?
yeah. You head to the gift shop, and John Attenborough is there, eating a tub of ice cream. Had to eat it before it melted.
Good lad.
It's very good. Spared no expense. You know, I got my start running a flea circus down in Piccadilly Circus. Little motorized circus attractions, and I remember the little kids going and saying, "Oh, mommy, I see the fleas. Don't you see the fleas? Clown fleas and trapeze fleas, fleas on parade." This place, I wanted to give them something they could see and touch, something real. Now it's all gone to shit.
What happened to make it go to shit?
I have no idea. Park should have run fine if all my work were doing as they were supposed to. Kramer bred all the animals, and Jerry did something, I'm sure. Stanza engineered the fences. Miss Bennis.
Did
Felicity
you
and-
consider hiring people? Did you consider hiring workers who weren't transplanted from an overrated sitcom?
What? Well, then Newman, of course, was the IT guy. With all the modern technology, magic that keeps the park running at the top of the line, spared no expense. Then, last night during the tour, Newman disappeared. Then all the magic stopped and things keeping the animal pens down. Now it's to hell.
So we need to find Newman.
Yes. Yes, you do.
Where was he when he last disappeared?
Well, he said he was going to the vending. That's a large box that spits out different candy. Which room?
It sounds like that machine that spits out goat legs.
I don't know what you're referring to. From your blood, says Mr. D&E, popping back into a pool of blood that's on the floor.
You stay away from us!
That or Mr. DNA is who is the cause.
No, Mr. DNA is a beloved and trusted friend.
Just like Newman.
Well, yes. I've
Hmm.
known Newman long before I knew any of the rest of the staff.
Well, logically, if your IT guy or your magic guy disappears and all the magic fucks up, either he did a subpar job, or he's the cause of it.
Or something happened to him.
Well, not all magic is bound to the user when they die.
I don't know magic works. I'm Dia man. Thinking of rune. I have the idea, the dream. Build Jurassic. You see, when I first started, I released the children. Don't you see?
Is Will glitching out for everyone else too?
Yeah,
Yes.
Oh, can you not hear me?
you cut off every other word.
In and out. Yeah, you see, I on the fleet, and then it's going like actually appropriate considering you're playing him as glitching out.
Is it better now?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you need to find Newman.
Yeah.
To the vending machines.
All right. You go back out to the visitor center main lobby. You go out the doors and you find the vending machine. Waiting at the vending machine is the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Oh,
It's awkward.
I'm just waiting for it to give me my Malamars.
Are they stuck?
It's just taking a while. And you hear a little plop at the bottom of the machine. The T-Rex leans down and it's sort of awkward as it's sort of moving its head out of the way so its tiny arm can reach inside. And eventually, after 15 minutes of struggling, it grabs its Malamars. It's I'm just gonna go. T-Rex watches you all for a second and then just bounds off into the trees.
Suitably awkward. It's a suitably awkward silence for an awkward moment.
Okay, do you check out the vending machine?
Yes.
Yeah.
Here.
Right. It's a vending machine.
Where's the gold and where does the gut leg come out?
Well, it's a great big box. And there's a bunch of pictures of different candies and runes next to the picture. Press the rune to get the candy.
Can I make a dream roll to add a picture of Newman to the vending machine?
Yes.
19.
Okay. You add a picture of Newman to the vending machine.
Okay, someone give me a gold.
Really gives her gold.
Once you
Put the gold in, and I
in the
push
slot.
the Newman button.
You press the Newman button, and out comes a little bar with Newman's picture on it. And the label of this candy is say the magic word.
Oh my god!
You did try to hack the dream.
Holy shit!
It's a really bulky name for candy. I mean, handing out Oz, you didn't say the magic word. Children at Halloween. That's a mouthful.
My favorite candy. Oz.
You didn't say the magic words.
Okay, unwrap the bar and eat it.
It's all right. It's white chocolate instead of normal chocolate. Decent nougat. There's some chunky bits.
Is there a guy that walks in and says, "Would you like a song with that Snickers?"
No, there is not.
Damn it.
You didn't order a Snickers. How the fuck would you get a Snickers song if you didn't order a fucking Snickers?
Okay, let's go order Snickers then.
Fucking crazy zone, where things happen without rhyme or reason.
Planting sweet peanuts or over covered mountaintops and waterfalls of caramel. Planting nuggets in the meadows.
Okay, so Laylee has gone insane and is currently singing the fucking Snickers song to herself. I didn't even know there was such a thing as a fucking Snickers song, but that's where we are. If I didn't feel like it'd be picking on you, I'd make you lose some awareness of that. Crazy fuck. It's alright, use your problem-solving, Caps. How are we gonna find this Newman?
Well, considering he's evidently not fled,
Well, we can warp reality, so...
limitedly, not very much. Tig's gonna say, maybe should check the vehicle, see if one's missing. I mean, other than the ones we trashed.
It's a very good question. So you go to the back. You actually search the entire perimeter of the fucking visitor center, and you don't find any other vehicle. Almost like the dream construct didn't really think that far.
Maybe something that can track him by scent or track to where he is.
Do we have something of him to
As
track?
if to be helpful, the carriage radio bursts to life. Born in the late Cretaceous, the T-Rex is one of the largest members of Jurassic Park. It has recently been discovered to be venomous, spitting its venom at its prey, making it a beautiful but deadly addition to Jurassic Park.
That has been saying that same goddamn line for everything.
Wait. My common sense is tingling.
What does it tell you, Talia?
The venomous Dilophosaurus pin. He must be hiding out with them.
That's not how common sense works.
Excellent deduction, Talia. Let's go.
So just going with this? Yeah, fine.
Lelia has long accepted troll logic as a part of her life.
Well,
Well, that radio has been saying that line for that same dinosaur the entire dream. It must be important somehow.
And throughout the entire time, Lelia just has not been giving a single fuck.
That's been obvious. All right,
He's a...
you guys hop in the car.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, hop in the carriage, and it goes on the tour track. And the first stop on the tour track is the Dilophosaurus pack.
Alright, get out.
Dilophosaurus, recently discovered to be a venomous creature, spitting its venom at its prey, making it a beautiful but deadly addition to Jurassic Park.
Lelia gets out.
Following.
You.
You all get out, and do you touch the fence?
Can I roll dream logic to fence?
Yeah, totally.
Okay. 26.
Nice, you just hop on over the fence. It's about 20 feet tall, but you manage.
Tig will take a stick and poke the fence.
The fence is now electrified, almost like you restarted the dream.
Okay. Well,
Lelia is gonna fuck. Oh fuck. Damn it. Never mind.
Lelia's gonna fuck.
he's not here.
He can be.
Lelia's not gonna do that.
Let's not,
Takes one
subject,
successful check.
let's not subject poor Attenborough to
God.
Lelia
Oh,
thinks
we'll
he doesn't
change
deserve
what
that.
kind of dream he's having.
Oh dear.
that. Okay. Dig is gonna roll dream shenanigans to grow bat wings and just fly over the fucking fence.
Okay.
Cool.
That would be a modify self dream, lucid dreaming roll.
If I didn't roll shit, yeah.
Oh yeah, Lilia's gonna do that too because she has her armor too. So that does that.
I'll just try to hop over the fence.
I got a 14.
Okay, Tig. Plus side, you manage to grow the bat wings. Downside, you lose 15 awareness.
Yeah, I'll take that. Okay. So, are they big enough or useful enough to fly over the fence?
Oh, yeah, they totally are.
Okay, cool. Do that.
All right, Lelia and Ari both jump over the fence, or Lelia.
Also, when Lelia
Remember,
does that-
Lelia conjures up her flying harness to fly over the fence.
Yes, but instead it's demon wings, inexplicably.
Okay, if it's not demon wings, then you can take a -5 to.
Okay.
Because that's modifying the self. That's not using. No,
I posted the roll in the chat.
I know. I saw the roll. You know, it's not -15 like Tig's.
And Birka can just fly anyway, so
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
She
she's
doesn't fly that often.
she's.
So Lelia and Tig are tied with dream awareness detriment.
It only lack of awareness only becomes a significant problem once you get to. All right, you're on the other side. So you're in the Dilophosaur paddock. There's a Dilophosaurus hiding behind the bush. And there's a lot of paddock to go through. What do you guys do?
I conjure up a bunch of flowers and go over to the Dilophosaurus.
Aww.
Oh, hello.
And that is a 22 for the flowers.
Aw, they're nice flowers. They're pretty. Oh, hello, Dove.
Hello.
What's all this?
The carriage said you were a beautiful addition to this park, and I must agree. So these flowers are for you.
Oh my! Oh, thank you.
Also, could you perhaps answer a question? Have you seen a man with glasses anytime soon?
Oh, there's quite a few people with glasses.
Has anybody come through the paddock? This area that you're in.
Yes, a very portly gentleman.
Do you remember where he went?
Oh, of course. I told him to get out. He's not a Dilophosaurus. And then he told me that I stick my venom at my prey, making me a beautiful but deadly addition to Jurassic Park. Which I thought was a weird line to just keep focusing on, but okay.
Oh god. I think that's Newman's top.
Because of what?
What?
In Inception, they have a memorabilia thing that keeps them conscious in the dream, so that repeating that line over and over is how he does it.
I think we're stretching things out a little bit there.
Well, did he get?
And she points to a path in the woods.
Thank you. We'll make sure he gets out of your paddock. We'll make sure that he gets out of your paddock.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. There, I apologize to the Dilophosaurus. Is everybody happy for my unintentional?
Yes. It did good, Ari.
You also traveled back in time to before you insulted it all. So, well, you really made good there.
Shit. A random scene.
Hello, Sin.
Hey, scene.
Oh.
We're doing Dream Warrior stuff right now, so
Everyone's stuck in a dream reenactment of Jurassic Park. And it has, of course, gone off.
literally.
My nephew finally went down to sleep, so I'm just going to basically spectate the rest of this.
Okay,
No
dokes. So do you follow the path that the Dilophosaurus pointed out to you?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright. Follow the path, and after about 15 minutes of hiking, you see, sitting on a throne made out of prostate form of John Attenborough, is Newman.
Newman.
What are you all doing here? This isn't the tour.
What are you doing here? You're not a Dilophosaurus.
What am I doing here?
Yes, that's what I just asked.
You're not dream constructs, are you?
That means you're not either.
How did the old man get wise that I was manipulating him?
My mom told me.
Technically true.
What?
A big giant snake told us old man was having nightmares.
That's even dumber than what she said. You know
Her
what?
mother
I
is
don't-
the giant snake.
There's a very easy way to keep you from ruining my plans. And Newman's form begins to shift and grow more bulbous and strange. I just have to kill you all. Slowly he turns into a massive white theropod. Long arms, covered in sharp pointy quills. He becomes Indom Newman's Rex. Roll initiative.
And
Oh my god.
oh,
And that's where today is going.
This boat, yep.
yeah. Yay.
Wait, no, that is an incorrect roll. Let me try that again. That's a little better. I mean, not better, but it was the correct dice.
Did you accidentally do a D100?
Yeah, I clicked on the D100.
That happens. You know what's bad? If you accidentally click a D100, you get a nat 1.
Well, I got like a. My initiative added up to the 24 from before, so it was a pretty goddamn low roll anyway.
Alright, it's Talia's turn.
Well, seems appropriate. Talia will transform into a T-Rex.
Nice.
We did need more teeth. And is that a natural transformation for Talia?
Yes.
Then it incurs no wrath. Alright, you are a T-Rex. Is that a full turn transformation?
No, that's a non-10.
Alright, then you can do some shit.
Okay. I'm gonna charge and make a line right for her neck. Let me see what I roll for that. That's 37 that's a 37 to hit.
Uh, 37, you said?
Yeah.
That hits.
Okay, and bite does 42 points of damage.
Damn, nice. Rexy scores first blow.
So does Indominus Rex still have
Still have what?
the glasses?
Oh, definitely. And the Hawaiian shirt.
Perfect.
Oh my god.
Hawaiian shirts make everything better.
I don't care which one of us draws that, but it's getting art.
Fair.
That's my turn.
Excellent. Next, I believe, would be... La.
Can Lily whistle for Diamond?
Good question. I guess Diamond is independent of the timeline of the dream, so yes, Diamond can come to your call.
So Lelia whistles for her. Would that be a handle animal?
That would be a handle animal check, and it will take a while for Diamond to get back over here.
Okay. That's a 22 on handle animal.
Okay.
And Lelia is going to cast Dimensional Blade and Bane of Bane of Newmans, which is Bane of
Humans.
Oh,
which is just Bane of Animal, but in this case it's just a Bane of Newmans.
Newman.
And Lilia's going to study target, which also means she'll hit, meaning that if it attacks her, since it's her only studied target, that means her AC she gets a dodge bonus to her AC. And that'll be her turn.
Nice. Next is Virka.
Do we know if neutral, I'm guessing evil?
He is an evil man. He's an odious, evil little man.
Good. You're good. Like, the total is 25
25 to what?
for Holy Smite.
Damn. Okay.
5d8s.
You deal some good smitey damage.
And he's blinded.
Oh, he's blinded?
Yeah, unless
You knock off his
successful will
glasses.
saving throw.
My glasses! I can't see without my glasses.
I can afford new glasses. All right, and now it is.
Hilarious is the session where we built the Velma statue. Somebody has that moment.
And now it's in Dom Newman Rex's turn. Let me look at Blinded and Pathfinder to make sure I'm applying this right. Why the hell did blinded by the light be the first thing that happened? What the...
Because justice.
Okay, -2. All right.
So we're going down.
In Dom Newman Rex, it's gonna roll a d6 to determine who he lunges at. He lunges at Ari.
Finally, somebody attacks Ari. It's
Uh,
only taking the whole campaign.
what's happened before?
Very
God, they just
rarely.
can't hit me.
36 to attack.
Yeah, that hits.
Yay!
Hey, it's only taking the whole campaign.
All right. He does. He does 36 damage, and also, Ari, you are now grabbed.
Oh.
Okay.
Damn.
And that's his turn. Next.
Alright. Oh, good. I rolled a natural 20. Pick a dinosaur.
Saurus?
What was that?
Spinosaurus?
Okay, I turn into a Spinosaurus.
Alright, nice. You turn into a Spinosaurus, breaking his lower jaw off as you emerge from his mouth.
All right, Theropod sisters.
Yeah, I should probably look up the stats for that to see what I can do with it.
Well, I can just give those to you.
Okay, thank you.
I've had Dinosaur Pathfinder open for a while today.
Alright.
Obviously, keep things of yours that are higher, like ability mod bonuses, HP, shit like that.
Okay. So...
You figure that out, because that's going to take your whole turn.
Okay, I'm looking at it, so...
Tig?
Tig would like to Dream Warrior up what would be called a Take-Wake into his hand. And then Dream Warrior its partner Take-Wake into the Tyrannosaurus pin, specifically into the Tyrannosaurus's hand.
That is going to take your entire turn, unless you want to also add some free actions after you finish that.
Little free action to speak through it and that's about it.
That would be a viable free action.
Okay.
You do need to make either 2 good lucid dreaming rolls or 1 super fucking good lucid dreaming rolls.
Okay. I am known for good rolls.
Yeah, you've been doing great with dream shit this entire campaign, so I'm sure you'll be fine.
Wow!
Okay. It's alright. Got an 18 and a 19.
Not bad. 2 talkie-walkies, one between you and one between the T-Rex.
And speak through it. Hello, Mrs. Tyrannosaurus. I would like to report there is some scene-stealing hack trying to move into your star status. 2 coworkers are trying to stop him.
Okay.
He is down in the Dilophosaur pen, if you feel like handling it yourself.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll stop on over, give a help out.
Oh my
I
god.
wouldn't want anyone to hurt the Dilophosaurus. She's a beautiful but deadly addition to Jurassic Park.
She was very helpful and pretty.
I'm always fond of saying hi to her. She's very sweet. Very fragile self-esteem. Okay, I'll be on over.
Hey, he puts down the talkie-walkie and smiles.
All right, Talia.
Well, wait, did I get him into a grapple when I latched onto his neck?
No, you just bit him.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna go for another one of those.
Hell yeah, bite the shit.
Okay, that's 35 to hit.
That hits. Newman.
That's 39 damage.
Damn, nice.
I'm a TRX.
I know. That it for you?
Alright, I get another, don't I? I attempt to grapple him down to the ground.
Nice. CMB versus his CMD.
CMB.
I think you have to roll a d20 with the CMB.
Yes. D20 plus CMB. That'd be the Tyrannosaurus CMB at that.
Where is that listed on this?
I have no idea. Could just use
Well,
your
if it's like a Giganotosaurus,
Okay, there it is. 28 plus 32 grapple.
Damn. Yeah, I think that's enough.
I wrestle him to the ground.
Oh, shit. You got Newman pinned.
And I think that's my turn.
Yeah. Lelia.
While he's been lit, is going to cast Chains of Light down upon him. The creature's target is by spells held more like glowing golden chains appear light. The creature is paralyzed and held in place. But may attempt a new saving throw each round to end the effect. Yes, roll will save.
Nice. Newman is now...
While he is held by the golden chains, he cannot use any extra dimensional travel, such as astral projection, blink, or any of that bullshit. And he can't use similar spells or spells like abilities while he's like that.
You done?
Yes.
Okay. It's chained up. Good job. Anything else?
What would it take to make Dooman forever part of Hammond's dream?
I'd say no, because that's something that's already in place, and we don't need that for Hammond.
It would take a level of control of the astral plane that you do not possess.
Damn.
Not a demon.
Also, that's kind of mean to Hammond.
That's true. That's true. I just want to make Newman forever an attraction.
Yeah, but he'd still be stuck in somebody else's psyche.
I mean, it's kind of implied so far, but he's an invasive element of the stream.
And if that's
So keeping him stuck in here probably wouldn't fix the problem.
That's fair. So Lily's just gonna drop a flame strike on him.
Sort of be like trying to deal with tapeworm by like chaining it to the stomach.
So Lelia is gonna drop a flame strike at him that does 15d6 damage.
Nice.
Half of it being if he's immune to fire in any way, half of it does not count to be immune.
On the plus side, he is not immune to fire.
Okay, she dropped 60 damage worth.
Nice. You burned quite a bit of the Adam Newman round. Birka?
Fighting counts as an unarmed melee, right?
Unless you got a weapon, yes.
Marcus gonna bite the giant magical dinosaur.
I was getting ideas. Hang on.
This is not Crocs.
I mean, I
sorry.
think
I know.
kobolds do have a specific bite attack. If they
Join
don't,
me
they
and
should.
Talia. Join me and Talia and be dinosaur bros.
That's what I was gonna do. I was gonna make Mirka be a raptor and then go bite her and then channel smite through the bite.
Ooh.
Fuck yeah! Yeah, I would definitely allow that for a channel smite.
Oh, you're gonna let me do that?
Fuck yeah!
Alright, well then I'm gonna do the check to make her a little raptor. 33 for dream bullshit. You hear me?
Yes, I can. Sorry, I saw a funny post on Tumblr. Okay. You are now a Velociraptor. Oh, I should give you stats for a Velociraptor. I'm gonna give you Deinonychus stats because they're better. They aren't my custom JP Velociraptor stats, but they're better.
Yeah, you keep your HP and all that other stuff, so you know how it works.
Okay. So do I have to roll anything to jump on Newman? Bullshit.
At this point, Newman's prone, so you're good to go.
Oh, cool. She's gonna jump on him, and she's going to bite him, and then she's gonna channel smite bite, which 29 damage.
Nice. You channel Smite while biting Newman. The holy power surges through him through the bite. He screams and shrinks back down into his pitiful human form, still encased in Laelia's chains. At this point, the T-Rex and Diamond both arrive. And also the Dilophosaurus is behind them, just kind of curious. She's got a nice vase that she's put her flowers in.
Aww.
The Dilophosaurus is this session's.
I didn't mean to insult her the first time. I meant to insult Hammond.
We know.
No, don't hurt me, please! I'm just trying to get the old man to die so I can inherit his money.
Okay, why would that be a defense?
I think it's a very reasonable... I mean, he's old. Who gives a shit? He wants to have a dinosaur park? That's a stupid dream.
Can we ask what you are?
I'm his godson, Newman.
No, you're like in his psyche, and that shit's not.
I'm his godson, Newman. I've invaded his psyche every night and turned his dreams into nightmares to increase the likelihood of him having a heart attack. His health has declined. He traveled to some fucking island so that way he could, maybe get it back and calm down and,
How are you invading his dreams?
Oh, I know magic. I'm like a wizard.
Oh, okay.
Well, he's staying at our hotel, and it's caused quite a stir.
Not.
So we have to deal with it.
Well, kick him out of your hotel and I'll kill him on my own.
So
I'm
you're
gonna kick
human,
you
right?
out.
So you're human, right?
He's a paying customer.
Yeah, I'm a perfectly normal human.
Okay.
Come on, just let the old man die. I'll give you a cut of the money.
That's not worth it.
I want to see the dinosaur park.
Dinosaurs don't exist, they're extinct.
Buddy,
Crazy old bastard thinks that this dinosaur's hidden in the world.
Can I?
uh,
Can
One
I
of my
roll?
brothers is a Deinonychus, jackass.
Can I roll to eat again?
Yeah, you totally can.
This Spinosaurus has swallow hole. He's already pinned.
Yeah, you totally can.
Spinosauruses are awesome, aren't they?
I don't know how that solves the current problem, though.
Well, the thing is, if you die in a dream, especially a dream that's not your own, you die in real life.
I feel like the opposite was true last time we were in dreams. I think.
When Mephaust was helping you out, yes.
Oh, right,
Yeah,
demon bullshit.
she was keeping us from dying.
She's a skilled dream warrior. You guys are newbies.
Okay, sorry. I was just trying to keep it consistent. Wait, is Newman skilled or is he newbie?
That's a good question. He did manage to forge this connection, but he also isn't a several millennia old demon.
Yeah. Okay. Want to make sure this will be a permanent, end. Don't need some fat.
I guess you
assholes,
do have him trapped in those chains. You could, take him somewhere.
True.
Well, he can't use astral projection or anything like that if he's in chains.
Yeah, his psyche is now trapped in this dream space.
Well, looks like Ari just ate him, though.
Yeah, then, okay, you have officially killed Newman. Or, at the very least, you have killed his mind.
So he's now going to be in a coma for the rest of his life.
He is now a
brain
fucking
dead.
vegetable in the real world.
Respect your
Congratulations.
elders.
You have now saved John Attenborough's dream of Jurassic Park.
I always helped this man's dream come true.
Maybe with more, security.
Security measures? Or...
Security, specifically something that spits venom, you have a fucking glass wall.
So do you guys want to leave the dream?
Yes.
Is there anything else we have to do in it?
Nope. You can leave. You've killed the foreign parasite and kept it from retreating back to its home. So you are free.
One more, we still have the T-posting kids, right?
You left them back at the visitor.
Oh, never mind then.
The T-posing kids.
I was gonna try to bring them to animation, then send them back to their grandpa, so he has a happy ending.
I think from now on, the stream will play out the way he wants.
Okay, never mind then.
And so you all wake up the next day.
Lelia is gonna take Diamond and she's gonna go to the lobby in hopes of John Attenborough coming down and seeing the dinosaur. Otherwise, acting normally.
All right. Anyone else got plans for the morning, or?
Ari wakes up and brushes her teeth about 500 times.
And yet the taste of Wayne Knight remains.
Lelia's measuring Diamond so she can make the parka and everything. Filing her talons and shit.
So you wait in the continental breakfast area,
Yeah, well, I'm tending to my raptor.
and eventually, out comes John Attenborough. Oh, strange dreams I had last night. And he sees Diamond. And he sees Diamond's outfit. My word. They are alive.
Lots of weird things on this island. Apparently there's a whole underground world of them somewhere on this island.
You don't say. May I? And he motions to pet Diamond.
If she'll let you. She's a bit ornery, though.
He strokes Diamond, and she allows it, and she's, It's like a cat that's trying to be aloof but also enjoys being pet.
She's
It's an
learned.
attempt to keep dignity but also very obviously enjoyment.
Oh.
Absolutely beautiful. More beautiful than I even dreamed. Say there are more of these creatures on this island.
Yeah, apparently I found her at a old crazy stable hand in Stoker who thought she was a prize-winning chicken.
Oh,
As I said, he was crazy.
strangest places. I must charter a trip to Stoker at once. Thank you, young lady. And,
Hello, good sir.
John Attenborough leaves the hotel ready to start one last adventure. And I think that's as good a place as any to tie things up.
Gee.
Everybody levels up.
Yay.
Woohoo!
Level are we right now again?
You are
15.
15, so you would now be 16.
Okay, fine.
And remember that lucid dreaming is now a skill you have. So if you want to get better at it,
Put points in it. I was very hungry this entire session.
Jeez,
I
the
think
nuggets-
Ari has officially eaten more people.
Well, between
You ate the sheriff down in Inbred Land.
no, that was Ayara.
Oh no, that was Talia. She ate the
Oh.
sheriff to keep Ayara from torturing him.
Ah,
I'll be right back.
And then there were the 8 people at the Circle of Thorns.
I'm glad you didn't get a disease from them, by the way.
from the Circle of Thorns or from the sheriff?
The Circle of
Either.
Thorns. Although either one, yeah.
Sheriff
yes.
was a good country fried boy.
Again, tasted like shitterlings.
Oh, God.
So did we all enjoy our trip to the park?
Yes. And now Lelia's gonna make Diamond a nice turtleneck,
Aw.
Oh,
That was
which
silly
will
and
go
fun.
nice with her hat.
To say that was silly and fun. I enjoyed it.
It was.
I did too.
It was a nice introduction to how the Dream Warrior stuff works before we actually have to do it.
it tied a lot of unrelated things we wanted to do together pretty well.
I'm just glad I'm getting to have moments with Diamond now.
Yeah.
Did any of our Dream Warrior shit level up?
Well, that depends.
It's a skill, so we could add skill points to it, right?
Yeah, so if you have
Yeah.
skill points, you can put points in the skill Lucid Dreaming.
Okay.
Awareness stays static at 50.
Okay, I was just curious.
And is the lucid dreaming, would it be counted as a class skill or just a skill?
I would say no, since I already gave you 10 bonus points in it anyway.
Okay. Just making sure, because I gotta have that correct on my sheet here.
I was going to dump like 6 points into it.
I love that literally nothing said made us want to deal with him less.
Whoa. You really don't get it, do you, guys?
And when it happens, comes back, it's like, sometimes it's like, oh, Newman dies. Like, oh,
Unfortunate.
it's gonna be sad when, but oh well. he
Here's,
gets to live
here's the
with it.
thing. John Attenborough believes that his godson Newman was really a kid. Gonna leave his whole fortune to him. He will be torn up by the loss because he didn't know his godson was such a little, dick.
Also, TD, you do realize it's also made something in the other campaign canon now, right? The fact that there's now Velociraptors in the Doyle Navy means that Hammond's dream came true.
God.
I hope we see more of Journey to the East.
Yeah, I've just been in a rut with it lately, so but I'll get over it.
I hope so.
I think
Because
you,
I love.
I think you said that you felt like you should finish CW before you keep going on that one.
Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. I know TT probably won't like it because that means more work for him, but
It does.
but
Well,
I'm currently in a rut, and
I would like to get Conquered Worm to its destined end. So
after
in
Conquered
this
Worm ends, maybe I'll feel motivated to join Journey.
That'd be cool. We'd like you there.
I'd like to
Yeah,
be
and
there. It's just, a lot already happened. A lot of campaigns to juggle.
Yeah.
and plus that campaign's will be rigged, so I can cycle in different players between different sessions. So it's not like a whole 9 people per week sort of deal.
And it sounds like Gray's game's gonna be paused for quite a while because all of his stuff was on his tower that died. So that's unfortunate too.
If for one night what died?
His
computer
died.
tower just completely shit
Oh.
itself.
I said
all-
stuff at the tower. You sound like you said stuff at the tower that died. Like, wait, what?
Yeah, tower died. It was unfortunate.
All of his campaign stuff was on his computer and it died, so
I gotcha.
It felt weird to, actually cycle through initiative.
Yeah.
maybe after CW is done we can take another shot at Melody.
I would like to get Melody. Not sure if do the reboot idea.
Well,
but I
Blake
would like
said,
to
well,
get
Blake has
going
said
on
he
that.
is committed to it now, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the girlfriend
if it-
said you do it, so you do it.
It might still be nice to have like a fresh start.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I think I have a new power set one to do with Tycho now instead of what it was.
I liked mine.
I'm pretty fond of Celia the way she.
By the way, at level 16, we get an ability score advancement.
Yep,
Yep.
Lele's putting that to her Constitution because it just has a solid 10 in that. So by level 20, she'll have Constitution modifier stuff that she can get more health.
Yeah.
Don't know
Since
what'll do
Lele
with
is
that.
kind of a glass cannon right now when she does get hit.
Yeah.
Shame that level 20 is where,
The
job.
last point. Yeah.
Well, between
Yeah.
Craven, between the session,
Oh,
between
actually, yeah,
Craven,
there's something to do.
Austin,
No, I mean there's no levels after 20.
yeah.
Unless we go into Mythic Adventures, which won't be.
Yay!
I
The
mean,
only
if
thing-
we want to do a Conquered Worm Gaiden or some shit like that.
No, I mean we won't be because I don't have that rule book.
Ah.
Yeah.
Isn't it on D20 PPRSD?
Yeah, it might be.
So yay! I finally got my charisma to 0.
Okay,
I'm
everybody
finally
sign
average.
off. Everybody sign off so I can stop recording.
Bye-bye!
Hope you enjoyed this session brought to you by Deadpool 2.